Okay. So it's back up. I changed the latency timer, so I don't know if anyone else is in the chat, so let me know. You can see the chat. I'm gonna refresh. Should be this. It's a different link. So make sure you guys fix that. I should have done that earlier. Forgot about it till I got here. Okay. Hopefully that fixed it. It's just turning down latency, so if you all want to see, people are starting to come in now, so that's good. Someone's gonna be like, "Yeah, there's no way." Which is fair. Just waiting for somebody to pop in the chat. Which do you like this? Do you like this? Like, is that? Guess why you're lying. Thanks, Dave. If someone let me, yeah, I wanted to see if it was being jank or whatnot. So, yeah, I forgot to turn on the latency, so I wanted to do that before we got into the stream today. There we go. So we're back. Hopefully y'all came over from the other one if you had to get used. I don't know what happened exactly with the everything, because YouTube's dumb and doesn't just leave you streaming, it just changes everything. So this is the team right now. With the changes, we got Worst Coast, the Gasper down here. Mild Nature Valley Windworks. We got Sticky Hole, we just caught it. Mukla sitting around Captain, you know Captain Doofus here, and then Scar. So that is the team at the moment. We're gonna get going up this route. We're gonna do this again, so I could speed up if you guys want me to. Just let me know. To kind of get us back to the gym and all of that stuff, because I know we already did it, but we also need to retrain the team back up to level to do things. So, and as you can see, I'm super under leveled right now, and just gotta train up the team. I made a joke about Tony Pup. Although I will say this will not be the same episode. This stream will not be the same, exactly the same. And you should never go into the assumption that even if you're replaying a section of the game, it's never going to be the exact same. Because the dialogue and the chatting that we're doing is going to be different 100% of the time. So just know that. If you want, that's what I hope you're coming for anyway. I mean, sure, you can watch this over again and see it, but I'm hoping you're coming for the dialogue in the first place. So, and the encounters will be different, yeah. I mean, the team's different, the battles are going to be slightly different, so everything will be a little bit misplaced, which is interesting. I honestly wasn't expecting him to hit himself there, but it's fine. Come on, Worst Coast, you got this. I needed him to hit himself, honestly, but it's fair. 16 to 10, so we can take another one, as long as we don't get burned. As long as we don't get burned. Honestly, just hit yourself. Snaps out of confusion, first does. And he switches to tackle, but he misses. Yo, bet. Worst Coast putting in the work to be the best. Should try to be as good as the best Coast, you know? First, there will be shenanigans in chat and you are really like, I don't know if you're trying to like text to speech or what, but that's just jank coming through. This is jank coming through. I like how I have this layout set up with like all the alerts and like all the other stuff that I would typically have on a layout for Twitch, but it's different because I'm on YouTube. Keyboard's messing up? Yeah. I need a new one then. Again, it seems like every piece of technology you have just is breaking. It's great. I don't remember what's the last team member now. Like what's the other thing? Did we decide on Haunter / Gengar? That's the gyms that I was doing that. Best team, yeah, we decided Haunter Gengar. So I just need to get one of those. Yeah, we can get that team member at the end of Eternal Forest. We just go into the chateau. You can change a phone keyboard. Well, you can change a phone keyboard by changing the phone. I'm pretty sure what we did. Weasel, leave me alone. I just want to leave. Oh my gosh. Next attack. Yo, that's kind of cool. Of course you turn. There's no mountain here, but I'm just a hike. Ahaha, as it goes. So I actually took a quick stab at looking at the schedule in between the Twitch stream and the YouTube stream. By the way, if you guys don't know, if you're watching this back and you just wanted to look at the team, thank you for watching the content. But I do stream live over on twitch.tv as well. So twitch.tv/chaos6 for more streaming content. The only streams I'm going to be doing on this channel particularly would be the best team playthrough, because I think it just works better over here. And if I need to have a thing for PDL, so like the preseason podcast, postseason podcast kind of stuff, that'll be here too. But quite typically, you're going to be seeing a lot of just this compared to other things. So it is. Yo, what's up, DC? Worst Coast? Yeah, I know. I love the East Coast one. Pink Gastrodon is big suck. Pink Gastrodon is a big suck. I like the blue one. So, got a fun team, man. All right. But it's gonna be fun to play this again. I was looking at the schedule. That's what I was talking about, right? I was looking at the schedule in between a little bit to see when things are. Of course, without getting a job or anything at the moment, it looks like I'm going to be doing the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday strategy with streaming and things. So 5 days a week would be nice. Maybe that would be 5. So that would be cool to get underway and happening, but it does depend on everything else too, because if I get a job, I'll probably take one of the weekend days to make that a designated I'm working this day kind of day. I've looked at the schedule too for the I could do a morning stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. However, I think I'm going to save those spots for work as well, so I can work like Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, and then work all day Saturday or Sunday. And then I can save Tuesday, Thursday. It's just like schoolwork and stuff. Yeah, I was higher level before. We got through the second gym. We went to go get Garchomp, and we can't get Garchomp. So you cannot get Garchomp in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum without strength. So I could not add Garchomp to the team until the 6th gym, which means he's not a best team member. Because the team has to work throughout the majority of the game, and the majority of the game for me is 3rd gym and beyond. The majority of the game is before 3rd gym, and I can't get him in. So it's a Platinum exclusive. It will be different for Platinum. It's one of the differences in Best Team Diamond, Pearl, Best Team Platinum, is I get to use Garchomp. So that's why we have Shellos on the team instead of Weasel. If you watched the other 2 episodes, Weasel was kicked off for Shellos to be on the team. And then I added, instead of using Drifblim, I'm using Bidoof as our HM slave, and instead of adding a ghost type, I added a Haunter to the team. So a little bit of some changes there. So unfortunately, the Garchomp didn't work because we can't catch one. But the rest of it's a pretty good team, I would say. Oi. It's a long way between Floroma and Turned City. No, it's not. It's pretty cheap. It's a pretty cheeky breeze, right? Yeah, unfortunately, Garchomp doesn't work, which is kind of sad, but hey, it's what it is, man. Gives me a chance to use Shellos on a playthrough, and I'll take any chance to use Shellos on a playthrough. Yeah. The thing is, you walk into the hidden end. You can only find Gible in the hidden entrance under the bike path, and you can only take one step inside the cave before you're blocked off all 3 other directions by strength puzzles. So you cannot access it. We're gonna have to go in there at some point because we need to get Earthquake, but we cannot catch a Mon in there at the moment. Alright, Onix. The good thing is I don't have to train for this gym. I do have my Fire Monkey in the back. Who is a channel mascot. It's DC. It's your mascot, DC. Your starter. Finally got to use it, you know. Of course, if you guys want channel mascots, if you are subscribed over on Twitch, or if you're a basic level Patreon, you can get a sub mascot for the channel. If you want to become a Patreon today, there's a Patreon link down below. Please let me know you do that too. Like hit me up with a DM or something. So I'm like, oh hey, I have a Patreon, because I don't think I haven't had any. I've had it for a year, because it's just not something I've promoted too much. It's because I don't like to promote it. I don't want to be like, give me money, but if you feel inclined, that's your own prerogative. It's there. But just note that if you're subbed on 1, the perk only works for 1. I appreciate you going above and beyond doing 2, but might invest that in like a tier 2 sub, or a on either. I think tier 1 subs are $5, tier 2s are 10, tier 3s are 25. So instead of doing 2 tier 1s, you could just do a tier 2 and, you know, get into the videos, get into YouTube. You know, get in my support video, the closing part of the video. You can make me change it again. I've already changed it once, but it's fine. Apparently cannot. I do this for fun because I enjoy it, not because I expect it to make me money. It's cool that it does occasionally, but I'm mostly just here because I enjoy doing this. So I think that's what every content creator should be doing: is be a streamer or make videos because you enjoy making them, and you want to share your thoughts and ideas, and your love of a franchise or a game with other people. So that's why I do it. Anyway, I got into it because I had a bunch of random ideas that I wanted to share, a bunch of theories that I still haven't done yet, a bunch of other things too. You know, and we've picked up things along the way. Like, I never thought I'd be doing Nuzlocke or Let's Plays on the channel. I got into that very quickly. Just, you know, we've changed and adapted over the time. It's crazy. Another big thing is I thank you guys so much for 400 subs on the channel. That's crazy. We hit that yesterday in the middle of the stream. Tu's like, yo, congratulations on 400 subs. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And sure enough, we hit 400 subs. I don't know if it's the combination of the grind. It's probably the combination of the grind plus starting to stream over here that has increased the flow of traffic and or increased people wanting to be a part of the stream. So if you guys have come in because we've been live streaming, or if you've come in because you just found me on another platform, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate anyone who subbed to the channel. You guys are incredible. I hope you enjoy the content, and of course, I'm gonna do my best to increase the just everything going forward. More content, better content, more editing. I want to put more work into it. I already put a lot of work into it, but I want to put more work into it. Make it the best that I can for you guys. Because if you're not thriving, you're not surviving. So, well, if you're not surviving, you can't thrive. And you know, I want to do better. You know, that's a goal. That's another thing content creators need to be doing, is trying to make content better, not just stay complacent and finding something that works. You know, 600 more by the end of the year. You're 1K. That is a pipe dream in my mind. Like, I don't even have 1,000 followers on Twitch. I do not expect to have a thousand subs here on YouTube. So, and if you guys are from Twitch and you're coming over to the stream, subs work differently. If you don't know, on Twitch and YouTube, Twitch subs are more like members on YouTube, where you pay to support the content creator. Which I don't have actually options to do that. You have to be at 1,000 subs on YouTube to get that feature to be monetized. Part of the reasons why you don't see ads on the channel either. So yeah, that's a thing. But they just work differently. Subs are kind of just like, I want to subscribe. It's like subscribing to a newspaper. You subscribe, I mean, that is paying too, but like, you subscribe to get the content, and that's the only thing it's for. Not for money or anything. Honestly, if we get to 1,000 on both by the end of the year, I would absolutely I would lose it. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I mean, I'm not, as I said, if you follow me on Twitter, that's a great place to see updates. I didn't do like an end of the year, what I want to accomplish, a wrap up or anything like that. I kind of just tweeted about it, and I had a few goals. So I actually want to pull up that tweet so I can talk about it. Sorry, I cannot see the chat currently, but give me a second and I will be right with you guys. I promise I'll read it. I just want to talk about these things, because I haven't addressed them in a YouTube. I haven't addressed them on YouTube yet, so I do want to talk about them. So, which is something I want to do. I just go to find it. December 31st. Alright, cool. I don't know when I made the post. I definitely think it was before the end of December. That's too recent now. What the heck is this tweet? There it is. Alright. So, here's my giant thread of YouTube things. Let me just share this. So, we reached our goals, some of our goals. We didn't reach some of them. You know, I wanted to be at 500 subs here, which is fine. But, you know, we did get 500 on Twitch, which is pretty awesome. I did some new things. We got affiliated on Twitch. I, you know, left the job that I was dreading. So, but in 2021, I want to keep my consistency up. I want to keep at least daily content if I can on every channel. So that's between Twitch and YouTube. So if I'm not streaming a day, I'm probably uploading that day. If I'm not uploading, it's probably a stream day. So if you're missing half the content, if you're only on Twitch or YouTube, you're missing half the content, check out the other platform, and you can see that going forward. I'd like to get 20 average viewers on Twitch consistently by the end of the year. So like by the end of December, I want to have December's breakdown come back as average viewer count 20. And I want to do the same thing with YouTube videos. I might make that 48 hours instead of 28 hours. I think 24 is a little bit steep. But 48, definitely within 48 hours, 20 average views on a video would be nice. Because it shows that you guys want to watch the content and you're keeping up to date with it. So, and both of those I'm focusing on viewer goals instead of subscriber and follower goals, because I care more about the interaction than I care about just the numbers. So it's cool that you're subscribed and it's cool that you follow, but honestly, I would prefer to have the people interact by joining Twitch streams and talking in the chat, or just watching the content and enjoying it, and joining us on Discord. So those kind of things. I want to have more fun with content. I've kind of focused on the numbers at the end of the year. I was kind of getting frustrated with feeling like I put a lot of work in and nothing really happening. So I comboed that with putting in more work, which is some way to do it, I guess. And of course, I like finding new content creators, so you know, that's something too. You know, you can feel free to DM me some people if you see any or anything. The other things, I have 2 more things I wanted to do. I wanted to improve my Discord community, so we're making improvements steadily as we go. We started a new thing actually at the beginning of the year, doing Community Raid Hour. It was a thing ran by Joe Merrick, who runs Cerebi, and he kind of stopped doing it, so I took it over with my community. I didn't officially take it over, so it's just like within the community. But feel free to share it out. I'd love to have it. Just stay tuned for when. I don't have the schedule yet as to when it goes. At the moment, it's Wednesdays at noon on Twitch. You can come hang out. So if that starts blowing up, that'd be amazing. I don't think it will, but to be fair, it's just something fun that we're doing as a community. So if you guys want to do it too and hang out, that's one way we can do it. Of course, I'm always down for new ideas and things. So if you have things like that, let me know too, and we can talk about it. And of course, I wanted to start investing in VGC. I like battling. I like competitive on Pokemon, so I want to get more investments into things like that going forward. So I want to start doing VGC. I'm going to wait until PDL is done before I do it, and then I'll do it. So I want to wait till PDL is done, and then I'm going to start working on it. So maybe one of the stream days is like, oh, let me just, you know, do some VGC preparations, build a VGC team, do battle stream, you know? So I think that would be cool for us going forward. All right, let me get caught up on the chat real quick. By the way, if you're not here with the live chats, I would say, you know, come hang out, but we're probably doing a new series by now if you're watching it on replay, unless you just missed part of the stream and want to get caught up on what we're doing. Of course, the reason I streamed this here, just to cover that real quick, the reason I started streaming this on YouTube is because I wanted the ability to be like, hey, here's a VOD of the entire playthrough of the team, how they work in each situation. If you want a specific moment, if you want to go find one, here's the VOD, here's the live stream, go watch it and see how it worked. So that's kind of why we started doing it here. I thought it would be better for us moving forward with content. Alright, where did I stop? Double by the end of the year? That'd be great. It's a combination of handsome man and great content. I appreciate the positivity, Dave. One of the things I love about the community is most of the time we're positive. When we're negative, we're like, hey, you know, let's get through this, let's vibe, and let's be try to be positive about it. So that's fun. So my throat just kind of gave out on me for a second there, which is fun. 600 more by the end of the year. Yeah, I read that too. There's Twitter. I'm glad the bot works, but yeah. I have not streamed on YouTube. Before we started this series, I didn't stream on YouTube until last time I did it was when I was hunting on Let's Go, which has been a while. It's probably been about a year, honestly. I don't really think it kind of ended right before I became affiliate on Twitch. So I think kind of when we hit April, I was like, well, it was more like kind of when we hit like February or March. I was like, you know what? I'm not streaming on YouTube. I honestly think it's more fun to stream on Twitch. YouTube's getting better, but they have a lot of things that bug me about it. That just don't make me happy. So yeah, so those are things like the raid feature's like non-existent. There's been a massive delay before with things, so those are just things that I don't like. It looks like it's fine now because where I'm at is the battle just started, so we're only like maybe like 5 seconds behind, which isn't bad. So I don't know. Let me know, chat, if you think the delay is fine or anything. If it feels better, because I did reset it. That's why I stopped streaming. I don't know if there's a first part of this video where it's like, oh, it's like 10 seconds long. So I don't know. Forget I'm a pure water type until I evolve. Here I am sitting here thinking I'm a water ground type. And I'm like, wait, he hit me with Spark. It's fair. So, I think the delay looks better because it's not too terrible. It's not as bad as the 30-minute delay. But the delay on Twitch is a lot less, so it's kind of nice. Yeah, Captain, you're up, dude. I know he has Spark, but I can deal with the Warple. At least. See. It's better than the last time, still more delayed than Switch, but barrel. That's fair. Part of the reason YouTube is weird. Just gotta get through it, you know. It's different. Yo, what's up, Jim James? How you doing, dude? We doing weird. It's weird to see Jim J on the screen. I'm used to your Twitch username. I do appreciate you coming over to YouTube. One of the biggest gaps, I think, in the content, and part of the reason I wanted to stream again on Twitch, part of the reason I wanted to stream again on YouTube, was a big gap of it was people are missing there's a disconnect between Twitch and YouTube on my as with my content, that people just watch on one or the other and they don't watch on both. So I don't know if it's because like you can't, it's hard to send somebody to YouTube, or if it's because just, you know, people prefer live streaming and don't want to watch videos, or people prefer watching videos and don't want to see live streams. And if there's a live stream on the channel, they might watch it, so it's fair. Oh, right, because now that I've taken out, now they took out the Chansey, it's a 1v, it's a 1v2. This is always one of the things that bug me about Diamond and Pearl. Of course, I get paralyzed in the least opportune spot because I'm still faster. Sweet. It's like I need to be faster than this Beautiful, so I can run, so I can take it out. I don't know. I don't watch live streams on YouTube, so I don't know why other people do, but I guess it's fair. So even though I've targeted one side of the map, like I still have this to deal with. It's great. Great. I mean, I don't really watch YouTube. I think Twitch will always be better since it's primarily a streaming platform, and YouTube's always going to be better than VODs. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting paralyzed. I'm just getting para-hacks, man. Yeah, I'm not worried about the Silcoon now. I'm just going to deal with this Pachirisu. Rock Punch. Thank you. It's different, yeah. 100% different. Even the dashboard is different. Like, there's not like hostings, there's not events or anything. It's hard to do things. I'm sure it's different. Like, the dashboard becomes more vibrant when you become, you know, partnered on YouTube. You know, you get the monetization and stuff, and you can see your donations and things. But it's kind of like, nah. It's kind of like nah fam right now. Hey, Captain's evolving again. Yo, bet. Yeah. I mean, I'll watch streams on YouTube if I really want to watch the content. One of the content creators I watch, Vinny, aka Original 151. I love watching his Mario speedruns, and he only streams here, so he only streams on YouTube, so I have to watch it on YouTube. But that's one of the streams I will watch on YouTube. I don't typically watch anyone else stream over here. I mean, a lot of the content creators I watch stream on YouTube, and usually stream daily, but I just don't watch it. I'm honestly very much behind on what I say this every time we talk about YouTube and watching stuff. I'm behind on my videos. Very much behind. I don't even know what day I'm on. Have I finished even Saturday? I don't think I've even finished Saturday's content yet. No, I did. I'm on Sunday. I'm on Sunday. I got the Sunday's content at least. That's nice. I made it there. So that's fun. Yeah. If you watched yesterday, I mean, I've just been, the last couple days have kind of been busy for me because I've just put in an insane amount of work on between things. With editing for 8 hours straight, Monday night into Tuesday morning, and then staying up until like 2 a.m. playing Smite on Tuesday, and just in and out between things and doing different stuff. I just haven't had the time to go back and watch content yet. So I'm planning on doing it a little bit more tonight. I kind of want to play some Smites too, but the thing about Smite is I don't really need audio cues as much. They're useful, but I don't need them as much, so I can kind of watch YouTube and play at the same time, which is cool. Which I might do. I've been busy with work, haven't had time to watch anything. That's true. That's fair. But also, maybe instead of tonight, I probably should pack for the move. I'm still here. I don't know if I talked about it in the video yesterday, but if you're keeping up with this series and keeping up with the PDL, I talked about in that video that I was going to be in a different location because I was moving at the time the video was going up. I didn't move yet. Stuff got in the way, so I should be moving sometime this week. We'll see. Just waiting for some correspondence to come back, so that's the thing. But I should get some packing done, so I might watch YouTube as I'm packing tonight as well. I got some editing I want to get done too, and I think I might record some more Unbound after stream to try to get ahead a little bit more. So I have tomorrow's episode done, but I don't have any more after that. Because I know I'm doing 9 to 5s all day this week. That didn't happen, which it's a blessing in disguise because I've had chances to do some editing and some other stuff too. So it's been nice. It's been nice for that. So I definitely need to start doing that. So we'll see. We'll see about it. I've been busy too, putting things on the background while I did things. Yeah, I generally, I'm always listening to something while I'm doing things. So like, for instance, like if I'm cooking, I'll throw a Twitch stream up, or if it's a short video, I'll throw a video up. I usually like to watch long ones while I'm cooking because I don't get a chance to invest in them at all. I always have, if my computer's on, I have at least 2 or 3 Twitch streams going at any given moment, watching lurking content creators to support. Even when I'm recording, I have those up. If I'm editing, I'll be watching. I usually watch a stream or watch a YouTube video, and I'll pause it when I need to hear things in the video. In my video, I should say. Just depends on what I need to do with it. Also, Worst Coast kind of shot up in levels, dude. I didn't even realize he was level 15 already. Sheesh. Sheesh, I haven't been paying attention. I'm too busy on the conversations. Too busy on the conversations. So, yeah. The other thing about moving right now is the Wi-Fi isn't working for some reason. So, I forget that's where X is. So it's kind of hard for us to, it'd be hard for me to stream if I moved at the moment. Which is something I'm not looking forward to. Yeah. Shellos leveled up fast. Shellos went burr. Well, it's good because I do need Shellos for the Jupiter fight in Galactic HQ, because it's the only way to deal with this content on my team. So. that's the kicker. So, but Shellos is my favorite Pokemon in this gen, like 100%. There's a lot of really good Pokemon in Gen 4, but like Shellos is just that one for me. Shellos and Gastrodon. And people are like, you like Gastrodon? Like, why not try any of our other awesome water types? And I'm like, yeah, that's fair. It's just, it grew on me. If you want to know my explanation for why I like Shellos and Gastrodon so much, we just did a video, actually Saturday, of the, no, that's resisted. We did a video Saturday of my favorite ground types, and Shellos is in that list. Because, yeah. Of course it is. I mean, Gastrodon's on the list, whatever. Definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it already. You'll double target me. I don't like. No, Leer again. I think if you Egg Bomb into the Burmy, no, of course you Egg Bomb in the Wurmple. That does a lot of damage still. I was gonna say if you Egg Bomb into the Burmy, you can take it out, and then I can lower this Wurmple so it's a one-shot on next turn. Oh, so something I didn't notice with this game is if you look at the name bars, there's like a gray block on the left side of Wurmple and a gray block on the right side of Scar, just to show that they're on which side of the thing they're on. So it's not like they're not like stacked on top of each other and you have to guess. You can see where they are in relation to the other. It's kind of cool. You can't double protect. Alright, this battle's taking 20 years. It's just annoying me. Weird, it said you were offline. Does it? I've been dropping frames kind of throughout the stream, so kind of makes sense. Alright. Done with that. Weird, I said you was offline. I did have to... I restarted it so I could lower the latency issue. It was on normal latency and I forgot to change it. So I wanted to make it a little bit easier to read chat. I think the latency exists because YouTube is like more accessible than Twitch, in the fact that it uses... I mean, there is a closed captioning bot on Twitch, but the closed captioning on YouTube is what it exists for typically. Why it's typically slower, because it's like closed caption doesn't work on low latency. I'm like, that's fair. I, don't think people watch my videos with captions on anyway. They might, but I don't think they do. I know I definitely don't. So I don't know, that A in the Rachel kind of bugs me a little bit there. Like Rachel, and I'm like, that's not how you spell Rachel. Sorry to inform you, but that's not how you spell Rachel. I mean, I guess this one does. Alright, meditate, that's why I wanted to get rid of you. It's fine. It's fine. Jancy didn't like you either, so that's cool. That's cool. So yeah. Yes, I got the flinch. The flinch. That's why I was using bite. So if you guys haven't been on Twitch, I've been doing Breath of the Wild, and I've been doing it without armor. So one of the things I thought about following it up with is I did get Age of Calamity here. I do have that. So I kind of want to follow it up with Age of Calamity. You know, just finish Breath of the Wild and then go right back into Age of Calamity again. Because I feel like that's how I wanted to play it. So part of the reason I did that challenge was to replay Breath of the Wild again before I got to play Age of Calamity. So it'll be an interesting thing to say the least. I'm excited to do it. I don't know if I'm going to make it a series or not. If you guys aren't on Invisible Corporations, go check out the channel. But if I make it a series, like, that's not, like, I just finished uploading Mario 64, and it goes until July. So, like, I have content until July for that. Which means I don't really need to be doing any more content for it at the moment. Of course, I'm still doing Fire Emblem because I don't want to end the series just in the middle. So once this section of Fire Emblem's done, I might take a little bit of a hiatus from it before we jump back in. Just because I want to get back to my roots, and maybe that's what I need to do to focus on VGC a little bit more. Is start working on these other things too. I think I'm gonna take a moment to grind here before we leave, just because I have Cheryl with us. I think that might be a good idea. Hi, Nick. Okay. So, you use Endure like a butt. Just die, Baneri. Despite the fact that I don't think we're going to ever use the Bidoof, I do want to grind it a bit up, so it's not like level 3. I don't want to leave it at level 3, you know? So, I can get a little bit more training on my other team members. That's the smarter thing to do. I actually can't access Old Chateau until I beat the gym, can I? That's kind of interesting. That might be the smarter way to do it. Yeah, I need cut to enter. Oh yeah, we'll skip the grinding. I know I said I was gonna grind. Yeah, we would have got through it myself. Thank you so much, May. I love how her name's May. It's funny. It makes me laugh. But yeah, I'll save all these trainers and things for after, once we get Haunter, so I can train Haunter a little bit more. And we can train Bidoof too while we're here. Really wants to make you play Gen 4 again? Well, just you wait until March and Gen 4 remakes, you know? I'm kidding. We don't have a confirmation on that. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just gonna assume that's when they release it. It's 10-year anniversary. Like, come on, man. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. Alright, that's done. We have to do some underground, I think, at least once to get out of the town, so let's get started with it. It's an interesting quest line, to say the least. Yeep. Yeah, we have to complete the first challenge, I think, in order to leave the city. I never was a fan of Pokemon forcing you to do like little mini side quest things, but I guess it's fine. It would be cool if it's Gen 4 remakes. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think anything else would happen. I don't see any other kind of game being released at the moment. I want to get through that really quick, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I kind of don't see anything else being a factor into things they would do at the moment. Like, we know we're getting something new, but what is it? And there's just so many, like, there's a lot of references to Gen 4 in Sword and Shield, so it kind of is like, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that lady stops you unless you actually do the underground pass thing. I did go get that item. It's the name raider. No, we're good. We use it for Chatot. I remember using that Chatot before. I wanted to change this because it's all caps. I hit start, but sure. Are you going, Gen 4 remakes cool, Ultra Shield and Ultra Sun? I already talked to that kid. I don't think they'd go with another Sword and Shield game just because of DLC. And I think if they wanted to do more with Sword and Shield, they would just release new DLC for it. So I think we're kind of seeing that with it. So in my opinion, since they did the DLC and it was a massive success, I don't see them ever going back to do like second versions of games. Really. I mean, sure, you could do something different. Like, you know, sort of how Black 2, White 2 had, you know, Iris was the champion in Black 2 instead of Alder. Like, you could do something like that where it's like a different storyline. But maybe save that for a remake, I guess. Am I going to try Snap? I have no intention to try Snap, honestly. You didn't really like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Did you not play... So did you play Sun and Moon before, or you just played Ultra Sun? Because I don't remember, Dave. I think you just played Ultra, if I remember correctly. Yep. I played Moon. I don't intend to play Snap, Jim James. I didn't play the original, and while I think it's a cool thing for people who like that kind of style, it's not my kind of thing. I'd rather play regular Pokemon than try to deal with a spin-off game that I didn't play as a kid and don't have any nostalgia for. The people who like it, I will say the graphics look absolutely amazing, and I want to do that. Like I probably will use stuff from it in games, in like thumbnails and things, and those kinds of situations. But I don't plan on playing the game now. I am excited for Pokemon Unite since I got into Smite. I do want to play Pokemon Unite, and I've talked about I've been joking with some people on Twitter about playing it. Someone's like, "Oh, who wants to play Smite?" And I'm like, "Yo, bet I'm on." You know, I mean, who wants to play Pokemon Unite and be on a team? I'm like, yeah. I know. I played Moon and started Ultra Sun and never finished. So the thing about my gut tells me, Dave, that the reason you didn't finish the Ultra versions of the game is because it was too similar to Sun and Moon. And that's my complaint with them, is that Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are nice when you haven't played Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon are nice when you haven't played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You know? That's why I'm like, oh, the first time I played through Sun and Moon, I really liked it. And I was like, okay, this is not terrible. I'm sure the dialogue takes forever at the beginning, but like... the fact that they're basically the same game is kind of a little bit jank. I would have liked to see, you know, if you're gonna make a second version of a game, you need to do something different with the storyline. You can't just leave it at, oh, this is the same thing, just slightly different. Here's some mechanics that we didn't get to throw into the old one, So let's put it in the new one. You know, give us something different, you know? You know, maybe in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they, you know, make a young Hao the, make it like 5 years later and Hollow retires and Hao's the new Kahuna of Melee, and he's the one teaching you all the stuff. And maybe Kukui's off doing other things, and so Burnett's the professor of the region, and she's helping you along your way. You know, you could have like a thing where your dad is the champion, and, you know, your dad's the champ. Your mother doesn't exist in the game. Your dad's the champion, and you live with your grandma, and it's the same house. You know, that would be kind of cool. But they didn't do that. They're like, here's the same game basically with Ultra Necrozma instead of the Nihilego fusion. So have fun, my dude. Come on. A little bit different would be nice. A little bit of difference would be nice. You know, it doesn't seem interesting. I mean, hey, not everybody's a fan of MOBAs. I got into Smite. I wasn't into League of Legends. I wasn't into any other ones I've seen. Like, I'm just like, okay, this is kind of like just a Magic game that people play, and I'm like, whatever. But I actually really like Smite because of the playing as the character. So it's like more immersive in my opinion. So I'm thinking with Unite, it's gonna be something similar, just Pokemon. And sure, I might not like it as much as Smite, but I kind of want to try it, you know. I forced myself to finish Ultra Sun, but I never really liked it. Yeah, that's fair. I was the same way. Like I didn't like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon until after I got past the parts that were the same. So, you know, once you start getting into like the Ultra Recon storyline, you know, really in depth, and you do that Ultra Necrozma fight, I got immersed into it. So fair enough. Should could have done something like Black 2 and White 2. Exactly. Like, do something like Let's Go. I mean, they didn't change much of the storyline, but I mean, it's a different rival. It's very similar to Blue, though. There's some slight differences, but it's essentially the basic game with a few differences. And sure, the one thing I do have about Let's Go is the catching mechanic sucks. Besides that, the other thing, the storyline is practically the same as the regular games, but it's also kind of trying to be different. I'd rather it just be one way or the other. If you're gonna make a remake and keep it exactly the same, do that. If you're gonna make it a different telling of different universe, or later in the timeline, do that. Don't try to fuse the two, because it doesn't work out. Because essentially, you're just like a Red clone, and just going through the game even though Red exists. It's kind of like, feels weird, man. Feels identity theft, man. Might give United a chance. Okay, hey, fair. I mean, I hope it's a Pokemon game, so I know it's going to be expensive, but I kind of don't want it to be expensive too. And the thing about Unite for me is I might not try it right away, but I will play it at some point. You kept me waiting. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the grass-type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have the winning aura about you, so let's have fun. This will be our fun. We can have fun. Fun. Ain't it fun? Alright. Yeah. I would love to see some universes in a different light, you know? When eventually we get down, I know we're not even close to Sword and Shield remakes, but once we get there, I would love to see the story retold with like, you know, what you do is you put Bede and Marnie are gym leaders now at the end of Sword and Shield at the storyline, because, you know, Pierce hands Marnie to the gym and Opal basically shoves Bede into, or Bede, I always call him Bede now, so it's fine. Shoves Bede into the fairy gym leader, and you know, when you fight Bede in the tournament, it's gym leader Bede. So I think it would be cool to see them like 10 years down the road as gym leaders. And then, like, maybe their kids are your rivals. You know? It might have to be, like, 20 years down the road, but... Like, they're established gym leaders at the time. You know, maybe, like, all the other ones have retired by that point in time. Like, Nessa went and focused on her modeling job or whatnot. And, you know, Milo maybe is the only other gym leader there still kicking and being the ultimate farmer dude. But, like... Give us a little bit of a diversity with some new gym leaders and stuff. Maybe new typings came in and the old gym leaders are, you know, gone. We kind of saw that with, you know, we had that big theory when the DLC was announced for Isle of Armor that, you know, well, there still is the theory that Mustard was the original champion and wouldn't throw a match, and so Rose ended up having it. That was a crit. But you also have the thing like, where do Clara and Avery fit in? Maybe they actually train with Mustard and become gym leaders somewhere. And maybe they're like regional, they're like the 4th or 5th gym leader, depending on where they are. Not the 4th or 5th gym leader. Maybe they're like the 4th or the 6th gym where they're different types based on what game it is. You know? You know, one universe Avery exists, one universe Clara exists. That would be kind of cool to see some of these characters come back as actual gym leaders and things. And maybe at some point, House the champion, or Hops the champion. I mean, that's different. Maybe Hops the champion. Maybe Leon. Maybe the player character. Maybe they just, you know, went to do other things when exploring other regions and things, and left the championship to Hop. The Hop. That one. That'd be kind of cool. It gives like it gets Hop. Oh my gosh! It gets Hop to have like a full arc redemption, because he comes, instead of being like the guy who like, ah crap, well if I can't win, you win kind of guy. He's the guy who finally gets his chance in the spotlight after you. So that'd be kind of cool. But, you know, that's way down the road. And, you know, I'd love to see something like that with Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield really, to me, Sword and Shield felt like the game that if there could be a remake made after it, that is the game that they're going to do it. So, would I be surprised if Sword and Shield 2 come out or something similar? No. Because I think it was set up that way. I think they'll change a lot. They'll have to change a lot of stuff, because the Pokemon community has no life Sword and Shield since it came out. And we kind of do that till the new game comes anyway. But we're definitely gonna need something new. And I think that was the big issue with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, is that people just played the crap out of Sun and Moon. There was shiny hunting. There was SOS everywhere. You know, Ultra Sun built on that with more methods and the wormholes and things like that. And people started, you know, legendary soft resets and things. So, I feel like Sword and Shield set up the second version. Are we going to get that come November? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. I would assume they're going to do Gen 4 remakes. It's the 10-year anniversary. It's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, I think. Something like that. Like, 10 year of the game, 30th of the Pokemon of the franchise. Like, it makes sense. Like, it just makes sense. All right, I need to talk to Cynthia so I can get my my cut, and I need to go get Haunter. Oh, that is a Pokédex. You must be helping Professor Rowan. What's your name? Oh, hello, May. It gets me every time. I'll be sure to remember that name. My name's Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there is a statue of an ancient Pokemon. According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while you're traveling with your Pokédex. Try using this. It should help you along your way. Remember, the hidden move Cut can be used in the field. Let you go places where you're previously inaccessible. That's important for filling a Pokédex, right? And luck be with you, young trainer. Cool. But yeah, they have a lot of... I need to know who I gave Cut to now. That's the other thing I wanted to look at. Of course, it's Bibarel. Did I have to look at that? Not really. Did I want to make sure it was Bibarel? Yes. Alright, I think I've diverged into that conversation long enough. Something different, let's see. I've been playing Donkey Kong series, original trilogy. I've almost completed it 100%. Dang, dude. I have not played Donkey Kong. I played Donkey Kong Country. Like, that's like the only one I've ever touched, so it's kind of fun. But I like play like the first level and then never played it because it was on a one of the, you know, when you go to GameStop they have like the little promo games. So that was one of them. I don't think it was a GameStop though. That was that. Cool. I like a game where you play as the bad side. Yeah, I should be working with Nintendo. They won't accept my job application. It'd be cool. I would love to work for Nintendo if they would hire me. Be like, hey, you're dumb. Here's this idea that actually makes sense. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a clean one shot. Yeah, a game where you play as the bad side is kind of cool too. Like I've always fantasized and thought about what would happen. Is like if you played the original games, when you get across Nugget Bridge, the Team Rocket grunt ask you if you want to be a member of Team Rocket. What happens if you said yes? Like, you know, give us like the thing about Pokemon. It's always been like you can mash dialogue because it doesn't matter. Like the whole meme with How in Gen 7 was there was one dialogue that if you mashed it, he's just like, he called you out on your BS, you know? It's like, give us dialogue options that actually matter when we're playing. That'd be kind of fun. Would be fun. Watch Dave steal all the Absols. Yeah, fair. We can dust ball this one. Bink. Maybe. What do you think about it? Think about what? Oh, it was okay. I wasn't a big fan. I just don't like games like that. Really. I like story, and it's more of just, hey, complete the level. So, yeah. Alright, this is the gas Pokemon 69. Nice. Nice. Why am I being pinged? I think this is a mascot as long as Haunter has his sub still. Oh, he's not on the list anymore. Let me check the Discord. That's what I'm looking at right now. Is he still subbed technically? Because if he's not, I can't name it Haunter. I can't name it I'm Adam. But if he is, then I can. Just gonna get rid of that because it doesn't need to be there. I can't find his link. I cannot find him. Let me pull up the live streaming thing. You don't think he's subbed? No, he is not currently subbed, so it's not a mascot at the moment. So cannot give you the mascot, dude. Which kind of sucks because I don't have a name for it. Oh, I know. I have one. I usually call them Shade. So Shade is going to be a new team. New member of the team. And that should round out that's our team of 6 finally. Impish Nature, which boosts special attack over special defense. He thinks? I don't remember. Levitate, of course. Moonlight Curse, Spite. Fair enough. Isn't there a fan game where you play as a Team Rocket grunt? I know there's things as Rocket Locks, and I'm sure that's quote-unquote a fan game. So you play as Team Rocket, and you only use like Poison, Ghost, Dark, and normal type Pokemon, I think is what they call it. So yeah, those kind of things exist. I don't know if they're ROMs or fan games or not, Jim James. I'm not versed in it. I've never done a Rocket Lock myself. But I know it's quite frequently done with the Heart Gold Soul Silver engine, because you have the ability to have use things like because there's one scene where you put on the rocket uniform to go into the radio tower. Yeah, you can do that. How does what work? Alright, I want to see if this is actually hidden power, what hidden power it is. So it's not fighting normal. It's bug. Resist Ghost. So it could be bug. Could be rock. It's not ground. So weak against Ghost, but resisted by Ghost. Interesting. And resisted by Ghost and Poison type. Let's get some switch training. Just exploring. I think you have to beat the 6th gym before this actually is a Rotom. Yeah. Dread Plates, nice. So how does that work with live play? If somebody isn't sub when you catch them all, but the next day they sub again, would you rename it? I would probably rename it, yeah. I mean, as long as I have the name raider, I will rename it. Most times. The name raider is right here in Eterna, so if Haunter would sub right now, I would go fix it. As I'm here. Also, with most of the things I do, they're ROMs, so an easy fix for me is just go into PK Hex and just change it. Oh man, you are weak AF, dude. The good thing about Shady is he is a poison type, though. Yeah, I would probably go and change it, to be fair. I mean, it doesn't... There's no reason why I wouldn't. Like, the only reason I wouldn't go back and change it is if it was a versus. Because, like, that's different. So in a versus, I'm about beating my opponent. I'd be like, hey, can I know it's kind of taking time, but can I go back and fix this? Just so I don't have to, like... I would ask about it. For most things, probably not. One of the good things about Generation 4. Poison doesn't kill you. Cool. Well, we have been going for about an hour. I think it's a good time to take a break before we storm the Rocket HQ. So, Galactic HQ. So I will be right back. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Feel free to take a stretch break, get yourself something to drink, and I will be right back. And I appreciate those of you who are sticking around. What's up? Back again. Some more of this game. Emulation is working. And we can start working on the team a little bit more. Here, Shade's on now, so that's nice. Do I have any... that would help me with that? I think... Look at my moves. Unfortunately, that does not work here. You do have DP. Nobody else learns the dark move, so I think this is Thief up here, if I remember correctly. So that might not be a bad thing to give Hans or Ghastly right now. Yeah. I'm blind. I can't find it. Jeesh. This is the new team. That's it. That's a 6. Spites. Don't really need it. Yeah. That'll be the team. Do I need to teach? Nah. I could teach Rock Throw to Mukla, but I don't think that's worthwhile. Problem is I don't really know the old team. So instead of Garchomp, Gastrodon. Instead of Garchomp and Floatzel, it's Gastrodon. Instead of Drifblim as our HM slave, it's Bidoof. And our final slot was our final slot is now Ghastly because we need something to help deal with Fantina, and it's the best dark type. It's the best ghost type we got early on. I mean, sure, we could use we don't get like Honchkrow and the other dark type that's in this game that's version exclusive. They exist, however, they kind of not great. So yeah, I'm keeping Bidoof. It only knows HM moves. It will and only will know HM moves. Because that's all I can teach it, really. We don't really... Like, honestly, the core of the team, like... The core of the 4 that we have works fine. Like, they, like... Between Staravia, Luxray... Between Staraptor, Luxray, and Infernape, we kind of have a team, and then Gastron kind of picks up everything else that we don't have. So the other 2 are just kind of there, and the big holes we had were... The big issue I was having was Ghost and Psychic. And so we counter that with a Ghost type of our own. But yeah, Doofus just gets all the HM moves right now. But I am going to keep it. And I needed to at least evolve it so that way it can learn... Well, actually, I don't even think I need to evolve it. But it could be nice for an option to have later on. So once I know I get the experience share, like right here. Honestly, why am I fighting things? I could just go get the experience share and not have to train this thing up. That is true. I'm dumb. Just remember that. Actually, let's just train our Haunter. Ghastly up right now. I want you to get Nightshade, dude. Smash an A. The Scorby's very late in the game here. I'm just seeing to see a team that has sub-mascots all day. Yeah, it would, but... With the current ones, I don't know what kind of team we'd be making. Wouldn't be a great one. The current team would just be a bunch of starter Pokemon, honestly. So I'd probably include Infernape, I'd probably include Blastoise. Probably would include Sceptile. There's a Firewater Grass Core. Then whatever else I decide to throw on. You gotta love speed up, man. Alright. Sheesh, man. All of my PP is gone. Yeah. So Honchkrow, we looked at it in Honchkrow, and there's a version exclusive, another one that you can get early on. I think it's Skunk. Yeah, it's Skunky and Skuntank. So those two lines are here. And so they do exist, you know. But Haunter just does the job better. Despite the fact that he's weak to Psychic and also weak to Ghost. He just does the job better because he's faster. Alright. So now what we do... we give the experience share to Doofus. And give this Dread Plate to Shade. And I can just lead with Shade and go from there. And this is part of the thing I can do with Doofus, is just leave him in the back with the experience share and just let him get levels that way. So it's fun. I know I'd have to look at a team with sub mascots. I definitely would want more options before I just go with that. Alright, I think, yeah, let's finish these trainers. All the trainers I can get, I should. So I think there's a special passage here that gives you an item. If I remember correctly. And then there's berries. There's a honey tree. Yeah, the berries in the honey tree, I think. Big tree. Cool. Yeah, there's some items over here. Silver powder. Sleep talk. Okay, not the most thrilling items in the world, but hey. 2 raspberries, 2 cherry berries. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl sadly just don't give you options. It's something they should fix in the remakes. There's so many awesome Pokemon they could throw in the game, and they're like, yeah, let's put them post-game. You know? Because essentially, your first 3 routes are the same on every route. Like, your first 3 or 4 routes are literally the same route. Just copy-pasted with encounter-wise. It's like, you need to give us a little bit more diversity, you know? Yeah, maybe Shinx is only found right of Jubilife, and then Badoo's only found north of Jubilife, and you can only get Starly and Staraptor before you get to Jubilife. Throw an extra counter in the lake. Throw a freaking water type at the lake, you know? At the beginning of the game. Give us a water type. Give us even more of a reason not to choose Empoleon, you know? Maybe that's where you can throw Gastro in there. I mean, you can throw Shellos there, or Weasel. Good places for those. You know? Just give us something else to choose. Maybe instead of Ponyta on the ranch, throw Ponyta earlier in the game. Give us Growlithe. Give us Growlithe Vulpix at the ranch, you know? Depending on versions. Just give us some more options for team building, you know? There's Nightshade. That's what I've been waiting for. I'm never using Mean Look, so off my look. Alright. Let me menu this real quick. I'll be honest about making games and stuff with this. I would be bad at figuring out like when to give moves on different levels. Like I would be bad at that, but I'm good at knowing like what to put where, and adding things to the game that would make it better. So like, I wouldn't be the guy. I would be the ideas guy, not the guy who's like, all right, how do I balance this move set? You know. Another thing I would add is like I know they kind of... Part of what they did with... the thing that they need to do is, like, instead of having old moves... give us some of the older moves back, you know? There's so many moves that just... like, you can only learn in older generations. Like, give us move tutors, like, oh, hey, like, make the move relearner be like, oh, you know, once you get to, if you level something up to, like, level 100, you can learn moves from older games. And the Pokemon has the ability to do that now, you know? That would be awesome. So I need to put Catm out of the second slot. That needs to be Luxray at the moment. So I can't tell you how many, like, older gen Pokemon just lose so much of their good utility because of, you know, not being able to learn it in newer gens. This thing only has like 31 HP, that's crazy. Yeah, that would be nice. Like, if you're gonna have something in the older games, you gotta put it in the new ones. Like, I'm fine with movesets not working. With, like... I'm fine with, like, keeping moves out of the games. Like, if you want to get rid of Hidden Power, get rid of Hidden Power. That's fine. All you have to do is when you transfer a Pokemon in, oh, this Pokemon can't learn this move. This Pokemon cannot be transferred because it has a move that is not transferable. You know, like, this Pokemon cannot be transferred to Sword and Shield because Hidden Power is not compatible. Do what, like Showdown does. Like, you can't use this certain mon in this tier because it has this, or whatnot. That's fine. What's up, Tui? It's the Pokemon Tui today. It's not the regular Tui, and or the blocking Tui. Interesting. Alright, what's the last mon? A Glameow. I mean, that's why I gave you a Dark type move, so you can hit normal types. No, Tui's here. That's fair. It's like there's so many things and like that just get lost between the two. I'm the more of the Tui variant, you're the Pokemon of the Tui variant. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't even know what more 2v5 does anymore. To be fair. There's a lot of double battles in this place. So we need to switch some things. I said Scar. Be a good option here. Honestly, I would love to... Actually, I would love to train up the Ghastly, but... I need to really be working on Shuckle right now. On Shuckle. On Shellos. Let's go back in. Nor do I. Well, I can give you the same spiel I give you every time you don't know what to do on a channel. But I don't think you want that. Nor do you listen to it, so yeah. You seeing Worst Coast after Platinum? Yeah. I like Worst Coast. I'd rather have the best coast, you know? He does his thing. This is where he shines. Like, he's a great pickup where you get him. 'Cause that route is like literally rock types until you get to the forest. And then he just whops this. Fair. You trying to self-promote, mate? Bend. Bend. Just be glad to the one time that Doofus will be on a team. It's just... he's an HM slave at the moment. The only time it'll be used, HM slave, done. Yeah, let me go Let me go upload for Invisible Corporation so I can make videos go to August. In January. Yeah. Leech Life's animation is like 20 years long. Can we just talk about that? Jeez. Dang. Fair play, yeah. Yep. I have to look into... I'm trying to not get spoiled with Age of Calamity because I want to see the storyline. But I've seen some of the gameplay. I might look into it a little bit more just to see if it's something I think is going to be series worthy. Otherwise, I might just do it on my own and have a blast doing it and not make it a series. Fair enough. Like, I still have Sunshine on the Switch that I want to play at some point, and so it'll happen. We'll get it at some point. I definitely want to go back to Sunshine. This is the 3D All-Stars. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, Invisible Corporation can't really hold my content anymore because we have, like, I can't upload like 6 times a week on that channel. It's like I'm pre-recorded for years almost. The more content creators get, the less time my videos have on that channel, and so like the less videos I can post in a year. So I kind of have to like, okay, maybe I need to do some things that I want to do just myself and not worry about a second channel. And not worry about that channel and making content. But I've thought about making the second channel anyway. Just to do like theories and stuff, but honestly I just don't have the time to make those kinds of videos. So you have to see. Doing it. Yeah, I did go visit the shiny Pikachu. I did. Like, is this Pikachu shiny? I don't know. But when you have... I was trying to think how many content creators we have on Invisible Corporation. When you have 6 people, it's one. If everyone makes a video, it's 1 per day, you know, and somebody gets an extra upload. All right, I want to see this again. Is it Hidden Power Dark? Because I think it might be dark actually. Come on, Worst Coast. That's why you're the Worst Coast, dude. I just wanted to test if it was HP Dark, and you're like, nah. Dumb. I did a dumb. This Kadabra's kicking my butt. Bye. Sheesh. Good. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to see a faster paced Diamond and Pearl, honestly. But the game itself isn't like super fast paced. It's just like the animations and everything are so slow. It just makes the game drag on forever. Saving also takes 20 years, so. Yeah. I don't know. We did have a conversation about the second channel. I don't know what, if I did a second channel, what it would be. You know, the theory channel would be nice, but, you know. Even if I got full time, I wouldn't have the time to make a theory channel. without sacrificing, without not streaming every day. So that's just kind of the thing. What is your lead again? Zubat, right? I think it was Scar. Regardless. Did you want something? It's silly me to ask. You want free the Pokemon? Yeah, I always read that wrong because it looks like the guy's talking. All right, Mr. Commander Stupider. Here we go. Got a Zubat. A Theory channel. Yeah, I know. I mean, as I said, why do you know Giga Drain at level 18? That's just dumb. I mean, of my content and the videos I want to do, I'm trying to see which ones are not Pokemon theories. I all have Pokemon theories here. 2, 3, 4. I like 4. I mean, sure. Because I know exactly how that channel would go. It would be, oh hey, I'm gonna upload once a month, and it'd be like the week I'm uploading is like the week I just stress really crazily and try to get it done. So that's fair. Come on, Shelly, this is your moment. It's your time, it's your moment, and nothing can stop you now besides accuracy drops. That Scar, you're coming back in. Good tank. Oh, he's dead. Alright, back to it. Come on, Shelly. Don't, no crit. That was a crit. Nah, I just did that much damage, dang. Nice. Yeah, Skuntank's tanky. I didn't think that was going to do anything, but I was hoping. Huge lower defense. There we go. Accuracy drop. He's hitting the smoke screen now. Alright, we switch again. Captain this time. And I'm gonna just cheese it now. And he hits Night Slash. So he's -1 accuracy and I'm +2 evasion, so here we go. Whoa. I would love to do a theory channel. The only question is, if I did a Pokemon theory, does it go on the Pokemon channel or does it go on the theory channel? No. And the thing is, I would brand the second channel straight as a theory channel. So, like, if I wanted to do a theory about what would happen if, you know, let's say Hermione and Harry get together in Harry Potter, do a theory about that. You know, I could do a theory about that because it's just a theory channel. It's not a specific Pokemon. It's not a specific franchise. It's just, you know, whatever theory I want to talk about that day. I could upload it to both. Well, I'm not going to do that. I would probably focus it more on the main channel. Because typically my thought process is if it's Pokemon, it's on Pokemon channel. That's what it is.
Well, aren't you tough? It is, Luke, though. Official Pokemon statue investigation is finished. Buzz collected enough energy from Belly Binwix. We're pretty much finished here. Let you know one little thing. Our boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokemon. The power of mythical Pokemon, and he will become the ruler of Sinnoh. So you should keep out of Team Galactic affairs from now on. This is your last warning.
Well, I got my Clefairy back. That's all thanks to you. What, Team Galactic? It's like Clefairy came from space. Hand it over. Their logic still baffles me. It's like they are from space. Anyway, thank you very much. I can't thank you enough right now. But cruise by my cycle shop, okay? Okay. Yeah. I think my typical strategy would be if it's a Pokemon thing in any way, shape, or form, it is on the Pokemon channel. Everything else over there. And I could have Invisible Corporation still be my, you know, Let's Play, my second Let's Play channel, essentially. That's true. If you like this Pokemon theory, you can be like, go to the other channel. Yep. That's the point. Oh, it's nice. I don't have to go try to find a freaking Garchomp now. Alright, we finally made it back to where we were. After 12 long years. It's been 500 years. I could be Mr. Dewey. Heck the bike. The BC Clyde. Yeah. It'd be cool to do a theory channel. I just would have to have a lot of time on my hand. The thing about theory videos, it's more... For me, I do theories when I have the time and I'm invested in the theories. It's like, there's the reason I'm not doing theory videos at the moment on the channel is because I don't have the time really to do them. I just got a message about a barbershop, so that's fine. You make it down to school. I made the joke. I made the reference that I'm like, I like that guy's name because it's Axel and he's a biker. And you definitely have a wing attack. Thing is, I don't have anything that 100% hits. Doesn't affect. That's my out. It's what it is. I mean, I saw what it was. I don't know if you guys did, but I definitely saw what it was. Alright, this is just going to be a stall fest until he dies, so... Yeah. I saw the out. I took it. That's why double team's annoying. Yeah. But honestly, we were talking about dark types earlier. Honestly, you want to fix that issue? Make Luxray a dark type. Doofus didn't do anything. He just sat there. He just didn't die. That's all he didn't do. He didn't even attack me. He just sat there. That's all he did. That's all he was meant to do. Honestly, I was kind of hoping he got killed. Because I could be like, haha, you died again. Stupid. Haunter did the work. I mean, well, Ghastly did the work. As it was supposed to. He did well. I'm just saying the truth. Like, he didn't do anything. He just kind of sat there. Bang's got a Shanks. I've got a Shade. Yeah, Nightshade gas is pretty nice. Just need to get more levels on it. Because least it's only like one. I definitely need to get Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse, because you gotta be kidding me, dude. Yeah, he's literally there to be asleep. Can you just freaking hit my bomb? Dang. Sheesh. Unfortunately, this is going to be the life of Ghastly for a little bit. It's just running back to the PC over and over again. So. This is what it is, man. I would like to get to Maylene today, but there's like no way. There's no way we get there. And sure, Umbreon is an option. It's Umbreon. It's not the best thing for a playthrough team. I'll be fair, the only reason Umbreon was on the best team for Coliseum is because Umbreon was the starter Pokemon. Other than that, I would have got rid of that thing a long time ago. It's not great. He's just kind of there. Gonna Tonipa. What do I got? Shade up front? Can you take on a Tonipa? I mean, he can't hit you with Stomp, so that's fine. Can't hit you with Ember, though. Nice. Shade. Did his work. Did her work, I should say. And honestly, yeah, Doofus is just there to be an HM slave. That's all it is. Why? My favorite thing is going back to the comments of best team for yellow and being like, why are you using the Pikachu? The Pikachu sucks. It doesn't even do anything. Your points. And my point is that it's the starter Pokemon, and I'm never doing a best team where I don't use the starter Pokemon because, it's just not right in my mind. Can you learn an electric type move, please? Thunder for me, something. Scar, you're sucking, dude. I hate this tackling. Oh, I'm just gonna stay in. Do your work, dude. I don't know how I feel that Ponyta's faster than me. So if he attacks, I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. Scar's holding on. I need to evolve it, so that's fair. I need to evolve it. Wink. And now it's a Babero. Nope. You don't learn anything unless I teach it to you via HM. Alright. Enough trying to keep you up to par. I need to get rid of that experience share. It's cutting down on my spread. Alright, go. Kill. You see why I don't like Bidoof anymore? Because I have to deal with this every time I see one. You know? Makes me hate the Pokemon. I didn't like it to begin with, so fair enough. Neat. Moving onward. It's not... Let's go heal in Oreburgh next time, please. Thanks. Don't want to go back to that town ever again. I fought you. Hey. My bike can shift gears. Let me teach you how to ride it properly. I mean, fair. Got Starly. What did all these bikers have Starly? This is the other thing with the game. More diversity in Pokemon means different Pokemon per trainers. Are we gonna do this BS again? Yeah, go +2. Just hit him. Freaking heck, man. Ugh. This is annoying the crap out of me. I don't know if it's just me, but like Staravia looks like super thin when it's on their side, but looks like very bulky on your side. Like he looks like he's like went to the gym like 7 times in the last 24 hours. I gotta fight one of you. So. Because somebody hasn't changed their name, so that's why. So that's how you spell Rachel, Dean. That's how you spell it. No A. Glad to see you got it. Alright, you might have, you probably have bite, but I'll see. Agumon. I mean, she has a point there. It's not the best thing in the world. That's not an edgy name. Everybody knew you as it? Well, I mean, I didn't know you as it, and I would think I'm a somebody, so fair enough. Guess I'm not anybody. That's nice to know. Whoa. Correct. Well, it's just another thing that I'm using Night Me. Just thought of that. It's just another thing Wolfos hasn't listened to me about, so it's fine. It's fine too. Don't worry about it. He did have bite, and he does one-shot me. That's some BS, dude. Ugh. Kill it. It's the reason I got that trainer killed, so I moved through it. Yeah, no, you didn't. You didn't change it. You think you changed it, but you actually didn't. Hey, May, how's your Pokedex come along? Me? I'm always doing great. I wish, but not important. That's not important. Lately, I've experimented with some neat tools. May I share it with you? Go right. Oh yeah, you want the Versus Seeker? You know it's important. I chose left last time, so yeah, it's the same. And using that Versus Seeker, you can find trainers. So this is another thing of dialogue that doesn't make sense. Because I can choose left, and I'm still gonna get the Versus Seeker, and I'm still gonna get the Dowsing Machine app. Like it doesn't matter what I choose. Oh cool, here's the Versus Seeker. Like the dialogue's the same. It's not like, oh, you chose left. This is this, but you sure you want this? Like, it doesn't really matter. Bink, bink. Bing, boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. The reason I stopped talking about the things we were talking about is because I don't want to have the same conversation I've already had before. Chat. And we also I know how it's gonna go, so like I'm good. I'll play the game. This game. Bink. Cyclist Ryan's got his bat. I've got the Shades of Fury. So you have Astonish, which is fair. It's a Zubat, and it's got Astonish. Are you really worried about that? No. Like X and Y, the button to destroy? I have no idea what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. I want to respond, but I've got nothing. Like, oh, the dialogue there. Yeah, that's what you mean. Okay. I figured it out. I thought you were just saying like X and Y the button. That makes no sense. Yeah, we're very well aware that Pokemon is... The choices you make in Pokemon don't matter. So. Pikachu! Pikachu, use the Thunder Smash! He might have T-Shock, yeah. He actually might have T-Bolt. No, he only has T-Shock. It's Pikachu. Yeah, growl me. I'm using a move that does set damage, you forehead. Yeah. You know what? I'll make it worthwhile. I'll make it worth your while. Here's a thief. Bink. I still killed you. Is this the generation that started the dumb Hearttail thing? Because I freaking hate that. It's a Pokemon. It doesn't need to have gender differences. So to be a pocket monster, dude. Let it exist. I do just have to say I love the bite because I don't have to hold down the left side of my controller. I only have to hold on the left side of my controller, not the right. I wear shorts the whole year. I've got energy to burn. Do dialogue, but okay. Wow, this is like the 9th Starly I've seen on this route. It's crazy. It's like they didn't give anyone else any Pokemon to use besides Starly. Alright. Nightshade is dumb in this game and doesn't work correctly. Why does every Starly immediately go, oh, I'm gonna just double team in your face? I did not know they switched Pokemon. Okay. I can do the same thing. Mr. Geodude rock pulses twice and dies. The same thing. You were better off leaving your freaking bird in. Because at least that could potentially do something to me. And we're switched right back out to Scar. I got new utility, my dude. I got Spark. You're dead. You are dead. You is dead. Bink. See ya. See you later. Shut up, Scar. There it is. I didn't see what was coming in. Chimchar. Oh! Another there's the Chimchar. We were talking about that in last stream. There's a Chimchar. So I guess they're all 2. Are they? Where's the Torterra? I don't know what Torterra is. Let's try Hidden Power. I want to see what type it is. My gut is telling me it's Dark type. So this should be neutral. It's resisted, so it's Bug. Resisted by Ghost and Poison, resisted by Fire. It makes me think it's Bug. Fair enough. HP Bug's not bad. Get battle. Let's be quick about it. Alright, Battlegore Helen's gonna meditate. What's up, dude? Get Shade. I'm gonna lick you. That's why I licked you. Hidden Power. It's Hidden Power Dark, isn't it? Or Psychic. Why does Shade keep dying? Like, come on, dude. Stop dying so much. Out of here. Yeah, let me test it on every Dark type that's in this game. Oh, wait. I couldn't test it on the Dark type anyway because all the Dark types would be neutral to it if it was Bug. I would have to train it on a... I can't do it on Bronzong either because it's Psychic type. Because of its Steel typing. I don't think Steel... Actually, Steel might resist Bug. I don't think it does. Steel like resist everything, so... Yeah. Resisted by Ghost, Poison, Ghost or Poison, and Fire. Which, yeah, Ghost is only, yeah, it's Bug. I don't even have to test it, I know it's Bug. There's no other one it could be. Well, haha! Laughter brings good fortune. Why is he a Korok? Alright, Kevin. What's up, Kevin? He's got Jawada, dude. Jawada, dude. True, forgetting not much, but you need to sentence structure. Bruh. Cannot. I don't even look at that sentence, man. Ah. My head's spinning. Bug's okay, it's just there's a lot of things that Bug is resistant to. And so it's not the best. That's part of the reason why they gave Lucian a bronze on. It's like, oh hey, Bug could kind of wreck this team. I'm like, well, yeah. About that, nope. I wonder when they start throwing sturdy Geodudes at me. I'm waiting for it. When do they stop doing it? Is it Hiker Kevin? Is that where we get him? So Mayleen's team is low 20s, so we're almost on par for her. I think Crashed our way. Technically, you could do the third out of fourth gym in any order, I believe. Pretty much anywhere. I mean, I guess you have to. Nah, you have to do the story. You have to do the whole thingamabob there with the grunt. Yeah. And Team Galactic Grunt. That's fair. It's so nice to have Spark on Scar finally, because Stab is so nice to have. I'm surprised that they don't, like, I don't know, give you Thunder Shock early on. Like, that should be like a level 1 move for this thing. You have T-Shock, you know? I feel like that should be a thing, but it's not. Who's in my second slot? Yeah, that's fine.
Go for it, my Pokemon. I will do my best. Go do it, my Pokemon. I'll work hard too.
That's fine. You love when their dialogues match up, right? Ponyta and Pachirisu. Interesting team comp there, sir. I'm more worried about the Pachirisu kind of doing some work, but I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, that's why. I'm gonna get rid of this Ponyta. I want to expedite it. All right. I should switch out. Bring in Doofus to take a hit, and then Mud Bomb. See, I told you you could take a hit. Honestly, if it went down, I wasn't gonna cry about it. So. Just wanted to switch for free. Oh, we lost. Oh, we lost. Well, can't you just both pop up on the screen and say it once? I don't have to read it twice. Alright, Hiker Claire, what do you got, dude? Got 3-man Cornet, but we're still in the fuel. We still got fuel to take. Alright, buddy. What do you got? Show me your power. His name is Justin. Oh, that's fair. Geodude. Chihuahua dude. Chihuahua dude. Worst cups, let's go. I don't know. The Pokemon makes you want to read a lot of doubles. Yeah. Bronzor. You have Levitate, so I guess we can practice our match versus Lucian right now. I use Mach Punch like a forehead. There you go. That's the proximity. Yeah, you're dead. Sweet. I actually really love Bronzong. Like, I really love Bronzong. It's one of my favorites of this gen too. It's because I've used it in competitive. I had a Bronzong in Draft League, and I've used it on many teams. Because Bronzong gets 2 really awesome abilities. Well, actually, all 3 of them are okay, but the heavy metal's okay. But you can have Heat Proof, which gets rid of your fire weakness, essentially, and you can have Levitate, which completely makes you immune to ground types. So it's a pretty cool mon to be used in different situations, and I've just like to use both Heat Proof and Levitate Bronzong in different types of teams. I guess it really just depends on what your weakness is. So, according to one theory about Coronet, this red Sinnoh region began. A newly created world. A world where only time flowed and space expanded. There would have been no strife. But what became of that world? Because the human spirit is weak and incomplete, strife has spread. The world is being ruined by it. I find the state of things to be deplorable. Cool story, bro. That makes me a sandwich. Alright, we got a Machop. Honestly, you can't hit me. So, thanks for the free experience, bud. You want to train Ghastly? Found the place for you. Just come into Mount Coronet and find Machops. And go grind that grass route. Actually, I would recommend just coming in here. It's gonna be a lot faster. Higher leveled Machops. That's not a Machop, that's a Zabwat. It's a Zwabat. Alright, dude. Well, haha, you're just a little kid. Are you supposed to beat a man like me? With a whip? I don't know. Maybe you think it's nice. I do not know. That's a Jawad, dude. I'll switch to West Coast. Nice. The Pokemon's a lot of reading. I was watching some people I like to watch. They were talking about how they were more advanced in reading than a lot of people their age, because Pokemon is a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of text to read. So honestly, it's like, if you're gonna teach kids a game, this is actually one of the best to do. I like Curse right now, so I'm gonna keep it. I'll get rid of like. It's one of the best games to give kids because not only is it a lot of reading and text based, and you know you have to learn how to read to play it, but it also is a lot of strategy too. You know? Sure, you can use the strategy where you overlevel one Pokemon, but what happens when you lose that Pokemon? You know, you have other things that you can bring in and sack off to heal it. You build a well-diverse team that does what they need to do, you know? It's a really good learning thing for kids, I think. You might not have ever seen it that way, but, you know, that video did bring it to my attention. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of dialogue. And I think it's part of the reason I like it, you know? And meanwhile, my parents are like, you need to stop playing these gosh darn video games because they're going to ruin your mind. And I'm like, actually, Pokemon helped my reading skills, and made me a more logic thinker. You know, it's critical thinking on the highest degree. You know, how do you win this battle? With what? You know? It's a nice tool. So I definitely, you know, I kind of wish my parents saw it for what it is. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it's just it's a video game. But there's value inside of it. A lot of games are value inside of it, you know. you know, many teachers and like you know, parents and stuff look at games and like, okay, what is this trying to teach my child? Is there any, you know, worthwhile educational value of this game, or is it just a game for fun? And sure, fair enough. Like, you want things to be educational. You want your kids to learn things. Like, I get it. At the same time, what you need to realize is that things like this are tools for learning as well. Teach you math skills well if you're a competitive player, yeah, but kids aren't gonna probably play competitive that much. Yeah, they're more likely just to play through the game. You know? So, those are the things you're typically learning. And competitive is not all about the numbers. It's more about the strategy. I think is the highest value of that. To be fair, I keep thinking this is the fairy type, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's just a psychic type in this gen. Yeah. I don't know. So. I mean, it's cool. I mean, there's a calculator for math too, which is why a lot of people like discount math is a thing. Like, you know, you're not learning damage outputs. Most people don't typically sit there and be like, okay, this is stab, this is base, this is the attack stat. It's gonna come off at this much power. You know, not everybody, people don't do that. Yeah. It is a very quick way to make judgments about what's a better move. You know? So you have Solar Beam 120 base power, you have Water Pulse at 60 base power. Which is better to use on a rock ground type, you know? My answer is probably Water Pulse because of accuracy, and less than one turn. But you can think about it, you know, the water move stab. It's boosted 1.5. Which means that 60 is now 90. You know? So I've had the chat as all mods. I'm sure there's people who aren't mods in the chat. It's just a lot of the people became mods because they were people who were consistent in my community and people who wanted to interact with the stream. So typically that's what it is. Honestly, it's just one person at the point who's talking. So it is. What's up, Pork? Good to see you, friend. How are you? I'm doing all right. Just trying to figure things out and having chats about Pokemon while we're playing. Roselia. I will switch, thank you. Trying to get my Fire Monkey some work here. Kind of been sitting in the back just like, what's up? I'm here. You know, use me. At some point, you know. Is Eviolite in this game? Yes, I believe Gen 4 was the first generation with Eviolite. I don't know where it is. It's probably in the battle spot at the end of the game, but yeah. Does Eviolite Haunter? That's fair. I mean, was it Gen 5? Maybe it was Gen 5. I thought it was Gen 4, but I'm not sure. A lot of the competitive items did come out in Generation 5, though. That is true. Eviolite Haunter is great. I would argue that Eviolite Haunter is not the right item. I would say Choice Scarf or Choice Specs Haunter, and or Life Orb Haunter too, or Expert Belt. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to want Haunter to come in and be a defensive tank. You want a Haunter to come in and be offensive. Like, it has no defenses. There's no reason to build it defensively. Like, same for Gengar. You're not going to run Assault Vest Gengar. You're going to run Expert Belt or something like that. Who's introduced Gen 5? Cool. Ah, you want people to learn how good berries are. Here's Chesto Berry. Sweet. So. Would you like some mulch? I'm good. Yes. Here's the berry searcher. It's nice. Eviolite Haunter was great, yeah. I mean, it can be. But I honestly would prefer not running a different item on it. I think it's more worthwhile. Alright, we have to talk to somebody here. It's the Baneri. It's Kiara, right? Oh, thank goodness you're here. And that happened to be you here. If it weren't for you, notice how far my Baneri would have run away. Baby Baneri, back at the Pokeball you go. I'm Kiara. I'm a Pokemon contest judge up by the hall. I don't want to do contest. I'm not Dawn. I'm May. Okay, May did contest too. Shut up. Shut up, Inner Chaos, who's smart and nice. Alright, what do you want? Unfortunately, local people have led me to my destination, and they're going to show you. You take the long way around now. Yeah. I mean, you don't see, I'm trying to think, like, Onix is a good example. You don't see Eviolite Onix in Little Cup. You see, you know, I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't really matter. But you don't see Eviolite Onix in Little Cup because Eviolite Onix is kind of stupid. Because why not run Berry Juice Onix that restores you to full health after you take a hit? Yeah. And you get another sturdy off. Makes sense. You know? Depends. This depends on what you want to do. I'm gonna say, I wouldn't run Eviolite Haunter. I mean, you can. I'm not going to. Oh, this is, the boxes. Oh, you starting to look? I right my mouth. My name is Bebe. You know the Pokemon storage? I'm the system administrator. Nobody cares. Make those characters useful. What's up, Fantina? Oh, hey, so sorry. So please excuse me. Are you entering a contest? Enjoy yourself, please. Incidentally, Fantina, the Heart Home City Gym leader, also happens to be a contest expert. You may ask yourself, how do I know this? Well, I am Fantina. You may challenge me, but not yet. You must become stronger. And then you may challenge me. Fair enough. Lost Tower. Do I have a way to get in here? I think not. It should be like, I can use one of these Pokemon. I don't have them. Pikachu, Clefairy, Psyduck, blah, 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 blah. I have Drifloon, but yeah, F that. I don't think there's anything important there. Alright, have we done everything? I need to go in here. That's true. Did you give me Soothe Bell or something? You say to do. I am the Pokemon Fed Club Chairman. Yes, indeed I am. I wish to treat your Pokemon to a treat. What do you say? May I go ahead and feed one of my Poffins to Pokemon? And why I say would I do that? Because Poffins is a way of expressing your love. For example, if you give a sweet Poffin, a Pokemon like it will become more cute. For example, a Spice Poffin add coolness of a Pokemon. In such ways, I say Poffins have done nothing but goodness of Pokemon. Therefore, I declare this Poffin case to be a gift from me to you. I urge you to fill it with Poffins and become generous in dispensing them in your Pokemon. Yeah, Gen 5 really focused on the competitive scene a lot, I think. So that was cool. They had a lot of things to make the game more difficult. Oh, my hero. Oh, hi, May. Wait, no, really? Like, Joanna's like your mom? Like, so you might be like a contest star? Oh, I don't know about that. I've never spoken to May about contests. I'm surprised you two know each other, though. Oh, yes, that's like right. Like, I totally forgot to tell you earlier. Please take this accessory. It's glitter powder. Yay. It's glitter. We know what kind of girl she is, am I? Put an accessory in your Pokemon before a contest. It would like be a touch of glamour. I'm a contest judge, so come join us for different kind of fun. If you're unsure yourself, like we can totally offer some like practice. Okay, Joanna, let's see ya. Whatever. You surprised to see me, May. That's weird. I came out for a little vacation. Surprised to see you here, my dear, but you're serious about entering contests, not dressed that way. Your Pokemon's all dressed up. You can't be undressed your usual way. Let's put on a little glamour. No. don't want a dress. Mom, I don't look pretty in a dress. I want to wear my slacks. Man, alright. Can I leave? Literally the dumbest thing in the world. You have to go to the At least it's not Battlestar Studios from Black 2 White 2. Ah, I forgot about this. How you doing, man? I keep me waiting, man. Let's see how much tougher you have grown. I have gotten right here, right now, man. Yeah, you're a trainer now. You're expected to be ready for a battle, man. No whining, no waiting. Let's get this show started, man. Alright, what do you want, butt-face butt? I am ready for a battle. I guess. I healed. I did heal. Boop. We're switching out. Scars in. Intimidate. Boop. Wing attack. Ah, we're dead. Just kidding. Bob sucks. Bob big suck. I need to get more chief. Get one shot, dude. Evolve your freaking Pokemon. Stop being Ash Ketchum out here. Sending a Ponyta. Will I switch? I will, indeed. I will switch to West Coast. West Coast will take you out. And a nice dinner time. Okay. Starbucks. There you go. Alright, Bob's got a Ponyta. The animation in this game are just so slow. It's kind of ridiculous. I see why people are like, why can't play through the game with speed up and stuff. Yeah, I get that. It's like people who play through Diamond and Pearl without speed up or Legends, and I'm like, yeah, I get that. It's kind of a slow-paced game. He's withdrawing Ponyta. He's gonna go into Turtwig. He doesn't have a Turtwig. He has the Piplup, right? Yeah. Good switch. I see you've made a Firewater Grass Core. That's cool. You know what? I also have a Firewater Grass Core, except I don't have a Grass type because you don't need one because they suck. But you know who doesn't suck? My boy here. A Fire Monkey who's ready to take you on. I might be paralyzed, but I can still take you out. Play through a game legit, then using speed up, never play again without. Yeah. It just takes the mick to get through this game just because it's so slow. Pokemon Battle Revolution's faster, and that game, yeah. You have to do like every time you want to use a move, you know. Got a Prinplup, I will switch. Luckily, our counter to this is this boy. This boy. I honestly think Platinum's not too different from this game, so like it's literally the same best team, but the original one. I'm pretty sure that's what it's gonna be, but we'll have to see. I'll have to play through it and see. Alright, what do you got? Growl? That's fun. That's cute. Die. You don't know Earthquake yet? That's sad. Rip you, dude. Oh, just kill it. Why'd you have to get a min roll right there? Heal. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. The games don't have a lot of differences, but you know, you still prefer to play them over the originals. Can't do best team of Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, you know? Can't make the best team of Diamond and Pearl and play Platinum. You have to play Diamond and Pearl. Right. You know? You have to play the right game, you know? Water Pusa. I mean, he has an interesting team. To be fair. I wanted to. I'm gonna work on something. Well, you know what? I'll deal with it in a second. So I think I'm gonna take a break here. Good time. We just beat Bob. Wow, you killed my team again, man. This messes up my dream of becoming the greatest trainer ever. No, I need to get tougher and I keep on winning. One day, that's it, I'm gonna go challenge the Veilstone Gym next, man. I see me seeing you around, man. You'll be blown away by how much tougher I am next time we meet, man. You don't know what that's from? You missed a series, go watch it. Go watch the Soul Link. It's not even my voice, so. Back in the day. The one Soul Link loss that was technically my, well, I've had two. The thing is, I've lost the Soul Link, most of the Soul Links I've done with people. Because they left me with, like, my worst Pokemon ever, and I had to try to deal with it. It's like, that's that point, but, most of the time, it's not my fault. It's by 11. I need some heals. That's all I need. Don't you blame me. I'm not blaming myself. I think I lost the last Pokemon, and that was it in that playthrough. I don't remember losing anything else. And it's because I went up against a Darkrai, and I think I had a Golduck. Like... Like, dude, what do you want me to do in that situation? Well, Route 209, the point to take a break. Ladies and gents, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick break, get myself another drink. I'll see you in a moment. Sup? Somebody's like, hey! You know? Shit. Knock something off the back of my desk. Yeah. Yeah. That's just my interpretation of Nika right there. Alrighty, routes 209. We need to keep moving forward. Hey, sir. I see you try to dodge me, so I'm gonna curve you back. No. Brita Albert is a Bonsai. I remember seeing Bonsai in XD and loving it. Honestly. You might have rock moves. You might got rock moves. I'm gonna switch. So I'm gonna switch out tonight. To finish that message. EV training by battling Pokemon is a long process. Very much so. That's why I like to make investments in the Pokemon. What's it called? And the Hammerlock Academy. That's why I like to make investments there. Just easier. Especially like if you EV train, if you give them the power item they need to help with whatever stat you're training. Plus you have Pokerus. If you do a 12-hour event, it's full EVs. And it's really nice because like you can, for me, I'll do it when I'm streaming. So like, the first thing I do when I wake up, like if I know I need to breed, I'll wake up in the morning, do the breeding, get all that stuff done, do the training, and then by the time stream's done at the end of the day, I can just come back and finish it up and get going again. So that works for me. You can do it before, you know, maybe wake up a little bit earlier, do it before you go to work, and then by the time you get home, you know, at this point in time, it's done, and you can just do it again. The thing is, you only have to send them twice, so like you only need a 24-hour period that you can split apart, you know? Well, if you're doing, even if you're not doing max EVs, you can always, you know, do the individual work you need to do there and then switch it over later. So that's fun. Yeah. I wanted to change something scheduled tonight, so I really need to just pack tonight, and I'm kind of putting it off. So I'm gonna take some time tonight to do that. So I'm rearranged some things. Good Rod is really good, wouldn't you agree? I mean, yeah, it's called the Good Rod. Of course, it's good. It's not great, but it's good. You know. I know how to stop. Hey, Mr. Jogger Man. I don't jog every morning. I don't. I would like to. If I ever. I kind of see myself in later adulthood. Once I like settle down, like I'll settle down in like either a city or a nice little suburb or something. And then like I'll have a bike, and so my mornings will be I go on a bike ride, you know, for like an hour and come back. I need to go through my closet tomorrow. I don't know why I read that as closest. But I need to go through my closet tomorrow. I mean, fair. I mean, I just haven't been doing it because there's nothing really motivating me at the moment to be like, hey, you need to get this done. It's just kind of like, you know, it would be cool if you did it so you don't have to like throw it all together last minute, you know. Scar, I need you to just be a little bit better. See, if you were a dark type, that would have killed. You were a dark type. Yeah. I don't see an issue. Like, Shinx can be a pure electric type. Make it a dark type once you get to Luxio. Definitely Luxray should be one. Like, would I be upset if Luxio was not a dark type? Nah. But 100% Luxray should be a dark type. Yeah, I need to sort through stuff and don't want to be last minute. I'm the same way. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, you know, well, I'll have this tonight, and instead of, I thought like after stream, you know, I'll get food and then I'll like build my then I'll do an episode of Unbound. I'm like, you know, you can do Unbound in the new place. Once you get there, like, you can't pack in the new place. So, do you think I have the Pokemon? No, I didn't. It's like, I probably should do that tonight. And, you know, I'm not gonna enjoy doing it, but hey, Luxray literally looks like one. I mean, yeah, and it would give you another Dark type. You know, you're not dealing with Haunter, with Murkrow and Skuntank. You could use a cool Dark type. That's one of the reasons I love the Drayano hacks. Honestly, I can't switch out because you're not ground type yet. So in the Drayano hacks, they changed typing of Luxio to a Electric Dark. It might just be Luxray, but I don't remember. Somewhere along the evolutionary line, it changes to a Dark type. I don't think Shinx is the Dark type. I'm just waiting to hit, you know. But it's very cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. It looks like it should be one. I guess that could be a cool thing they could do later on. With Luxio, is they can make... Because, you know, they added the Fairy type, and some people are like, oh, Shinx could be a Fairy type, dude. So maybe leave Shinx an Electric type, Luxio an Electric type, and then give, you know, maybe Luxray has a variant, depending on what region it's in. And it becomes a Electric Fairy type. And of course, you can still get the Dark type one, but, you know, that would have been kind of cool. I've seen a lot of people have been like, you know, Shinx kind of looks like it could be a Fairy type. Also, that would be a really cool, like, story and lineage through Luxio and Luxray. It's like, somewhere along the line, Luxio changes, so, like, it loses the Fairy typing and becomes a Dark type, which is kind of interesting. That'd be kind of a cool lore. Like, it was a Fairy type, and then it decided it liked to do a lot of mischief, and it eventually becomes a Dark type. But hey, that's me. So the other thing I gotta do tonight is I got my match. Literally right after stream, I gotta do my match. So you know what, Doofus, I never use you. It's time to start going off. So yeah. I want to get my match done. I thought about it. I'm like, I really want to edit my match and have it uploaded and be done with it. But I'm also like, I can edit and upload my match in the new place. I can't do that here. So definitely need to get my match done. I mean, definitely need to get the moving stuff done. And my goal is to get everything besides the desk stuff. Like takes me like maybe an hour to pack away and have everything done. So. It's Friday. Nice. I mean, yeah. Friday would be nice. It's a Weasel. Growth Scar. Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. I did the team builder before the stream, so that's fine. Like, literally right before I started streaming, I'm like, it's 12 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I need to do a team builder before it's too late. I read that as Weasel, not Buddy. My bad. So I'm like, I probably should get that done. And I did. So honestly, I don't expect this match to take too long. Because, you know, of the team I'm facing. He's a very fast-paced team. But I probably shouldn't talk about it until at least after the event happens. But, yeah. I want you guys to see this team because I think it's fun. Honestly, if I lose, fair enough, but like, this team is fun. That's my favorite thing about it. I'm like, how cheeky can I be this battle? And apparently I found the answer to that question. It's the old Speeder Pillar conundrum, where you have to be accurate. I'll get it. used to. There it is. You need to record the team builder sooner and do them right before the battle. See, the thing about doing team builder right before the battle, though, it's not a bad thing because it keeps you refreshed on what your team is if you built it a while ago. It's like me, I built this team Saturday, I think. So like it's Wednesday and like I haven't touched the team. I haven't looked at why I built the team the way I did until, you know, today, and I'm refreshed on it. I want to get out of this grass. Leave me alone, Babarrel. You were trying to wait till I came up the slope, didn't you? But I got behind you. You cheeky devil. Cowgirl Shelly's got a Bidoof. There's one more. Bidoof. Fine. I know, like, I'm always going to be sitting here with the feeling, with the PDL, and you guys have heard me say it over and over and over again, that I'm sure if I lose, I'm out of playoffs. So I'm trying to go in with mentality that like I can't kind of coast right now. I gotta sort of build something fun, and that works. And since I do everything directly with my phone, I wait till my team is done being built in before I record it. I do the same thing because on my I use the in-game as in the layout, so I need to have it there. And also get you to see the Pokemon. It's not like just showing that little picture of Showdown or whatnot. So I remember the way I used to do the team builders were the way I used to do the team builders back in I think it was season 4 and before everything before that is we had the sheets, and so part of the reason I like to have the sheets updated back then was because I used them in my videos too. So it was like another issue. Can you get a good Pokemon on your team, dude? Come on. At least make them Moody Bidoofs if you're gonna make them Bidoofs. But what I would record, and so like the screen would be, I would flip between my sheet and my opponent's sheet. It's like, okay, here's their team, and then let me break that, and then I'd flip over to my sheet and be like, this is my team, but I'm bringing these Pokemon. And this is why, kind of thing. But I definitely I like the style now better, because it's in-game, I can use the in-game stuff. So, I don't know. I'm not as bothered by the in-game stuff anymore. I was very like, man, this sucks. And sure, it's not the most fun thing in the world to breed everything, but, you know, if I did what I was supposed to do on the month break, which was actually build my team and breed for Mons, I would have been fine. But I didn't do that. And I don't think anybody else really did either. So it's kind of like, we're all like, oh crap, I gotta scramble to get my team done. So I'm like, alright, fair enough, dude. But I don't know. Oof. Bidoof. Same there. I mean, I'm not a big fan of doubles still. I'm sure that the strategy's fine, but like, I don't know. I definitely miss my single strategy, and that's kind of the reason I like Draft League in general, is because every other facet of competitive Pokemon focuses on doubles. Like VGC is literally 4v4 doubles. It's like I like the singles metagame too. You know, it's definitely the ugly stepchild of the Pokemon competitive sphere. But you think about like gameplay, you do a lot of singles battles in Pokemon, not really doubles. And so it's kind of weird that the meta is built around double strategies. I'm sure, yeah, it takes I wouldn't say higher level playing, but it does take a little bit of different kind of strategizing. You know, you have to mesh things together, not necessarily just have something that can set up and sweep through a team. You know. Which is fair. You know, and I think I was really frustrated early on in the season because I was just not doing well in doubles. And it's because I'm still relatively new. Like, I've done a little bit. I built some VGC teams that had good success, but VGC is still different than 6v6 doubles, you know? There is a thing. Alright, I want to get some items in here. I'm trying to remember where things are. But I definitely miss my singles metagame. I found that out week 1 when I tried to use stealth rocks and spikes. I'm like, yeah, hazards don't exist in doubles. I was kind of upset with, because I love hazards on teams. I'll give you some seals. Fair enough, man. Escape rope. Can't use multiple items in VGC though? Fair enough. I mean, you need 4 Pokemon. Hazards really only work in doubles if you have redirection, and that's like something that's gonna shut down your opponent's team. Like if you think like if you face a Sun team, you know, it might be worthwhile to have redirection to the point that you could get something like Stealth Rocks up. So that way when they switch in, they have to deal with that, and it's gonna do like 50% of their health or 25% of their health. You know? So it might be worthwhile in those cases, but on other teams, like if you try to do a rain team, there's no reason to set up hazards. The only one that's worthwhile setting up is Sticky Web, because it can lower speed and make your opponent's team slower, which is nice. But really, it's the only one that makes any sense, and you still have to get it set up, you know. It's not like singles where you have the suicide leads where they run in and they, you know, set up spikes or stealth rock or webs, and then they're out and you have 5v6. At that point, you know, it's hard. So I think I brought hazards week 1, and I haven't brought him since. Although you don't know what my team is this week, so I might have brought him this week. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. You'll have to see. I need to really switch the order of those two. Put Flame Wheel up front. That's fair. You know. That's why Deoxys speed was like on every team in Gen 4 Uber, and every team in Gen 4 and Gen 5 Uber and singles Ubers, you had a Deoxys speed form. Because just getting that residual damage on some massive threats was so good. You have to synergy with both mons or you fail. Exactly, which makes it harder to build a team more than... That's why VGC works, because it's a team of 4. It's not as diverse as a team of 6. You know, you have 2 extra spots. What do you do with those? That's one of the thing I like about VGC is like you can essentially build 2 separate teams. You can build one team that, you know... Is that a P? Yeah. That's an R. You have one team where you're there and, you know, so like maybe you need this option, maybe like you work on this option. So like maybe you need an offensive team, so you have you have a core of 2, and then your other 2 mons are built offensive, and then maybe you have a defensive variant of the team too, and the other 2 slots. And the core fits with either of the other 2, which is cool. I was gonna say, did you have hidden power ground? Because that would be annoying. Fair. So it just depends on like what you want to do and bring and stuff. I would hate to see what happens to Unknown in Sword and Shield, because it doesn't have a move, because hidden power is not in the game. You know, this is a long freaking system. Yeah. I've always thought I think I'm having the issue still with the doubles is figuring out exactly how to finish up my spots, because like I have like 2 spots always. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about this. What do I put here? And I'm like, well, you know, I'm always I have the core of what I use, and then I just lose what I need to have after that. A big mushroom. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't remember what I'm looking for actually. I think it's maybe I'm trying to hunt down an evolution stone. I just know there's something good in here, and there's a reason to come in Selacion Ruins. I think it's this. This room over here. Yeah, this one. Is it rare candy? Is that it? I mean, this room is really good in randomizers because you get 4 random items. So 4 chances at, something incredible for your team. It's also the mind plate spot, so it's fair. That's a D. Trying to give me the... No. Dude, my right ear needs to pop. Alright, I think I've done enough in here. It won't. That was my neck, not my... Ah! It just won't do it. It won't do it. That's a pretty fast animation for this game. My issue is finding team synergy. I have someone to core down, but I need to find ways to make it work. Yeah. I need to figure out what I'm trading away this week, since apparently my whole strategy this season is just trade mons so you get something that fits. I don't know, man. I like my team right now. I feel good about my team. After the draft I didn't feel good, and now I feel better about the team. I know one thing that would make it better, but I can't get that because there's no way I'm getting that mon. Although I might have to just beg and plead to get it before. I'll try for it if I get to postseason. If we make it to postseason, if we make it to playoffs, I will think about trying it because one of the coaches has the mon I really wanted to draft for my team. And so if I can make it to postseason, potentially I'd be like, hey, look, you're not, like, I have a shot at postseason. You may or may not. Let me have this. Let me get this bread, though. I nightshaded. I don't want to nightshade, but that's fun. It's a 2-shot. Perfect. Okay. He's smart. At least he didn't attack me there. Let's Confuse Ray, because I want to really shut down your ability to keep using Protect. Although I think Confuse Ray doesn't affect Protect for some reason. That'd be an interesting way to shut down a defensive mon. Shut down Protect with Confuse Ray. Interesting enough. Or, yeah. It's the only turn it doesn't Protect. And the thing is, you come across every meta-type Medicham in this game, they have Detect on them. So. Who knows? The thing I'm kind of we lift that. No, we don't. There's no way. Oh wow, we took that pretty well, actually. I guess your special attack set's kind of booty cheeks. The Medicham, I have used a special Medicham to sweep it to win a game, so not sweep but win. The thing I'm not looking forward to, and I kind of, it depends on how this match goes today. If I win, I think I'm going to be like, I have to beat Jimmy next week. But if I lose, I'll be like, you know what, Jimmy, you're going to have a fun time with this dumb team. And trust me, there was a lot of thought that went in my head immediately after week 1 that of like, how do I get Jimmy back in week 8? And I have a pretty good strategy, I think, to counter his team. We'll see if it works, I guess. All right, we got to do this tower real quick because I want strength now. I know we can't use strength until later, but I would like it now, just to have it on the team. Strength is like the best HM because it actually is useful. Surf is pretty good too, but yeah. I think strength is one of the better ones. Hiccup. Burps. Oi. Hey, what's up, dude?
Well, Ghost, eat, get away, help me, team.
I have no shot at playoffs. I just want to get out of the negative. What do you mean no shot? Look, if you look at the sheets, the bubble right now is 3 teams at 3-3. Like, that is your bubble. I don't see how you're out. If you're at 3-3, there's no reason to worry about it. You just gotta try to win out at that point. And honestly, if you want to get out of the negative, you should just be trying to win. Requires me to win your next 2 matches. I mean, hey, I could lose both my next 2 matches. Nico could also lose both of her next 2 matches. You never know. Who knows? I mean, out of the 3 of us, I think I stand the best chance of losing my next 2 matches. But I'm gonna focus on winning them because I'm at the point I think if I win out, I'm in. The rest of it kind of doesn't matter too much. There was a point when sorry, I have to sneeze. Get there. Come on. Oh man, I hate that. I hate when it doesn't come out. It's like just sitting there taunting me. I mean, who knows? Like, because if you think about it, if either of the 2 teams at 1 and 2 lose the rest of their games, they're both at 5 and 3, and if you win but the rest of your games, you're at 5 and 3. So you have a shot. If 3rd place loses the rest of their games, they're at what, 4 and 4? You know, there's still a chance. It's still anybody's game. Now, sure, if one of them gets to one of them gets to 7, and if one of them gets to 6 and 1, it's pretty much guaranteed at that point that they're in. But you know, you still got some time after that. You know, and there's always you always have to bank on the reality that somebody might not do their sheets, and then they're not in. So. Like, I think there's only 2 teams that are kind of out of it right now. So the rest of the 6 of us are just kind of vying for good enough placements to not lose. You know? So I think at this point it comes down to who wins. If you can win the final 2 matches, you're basically established that you're in. If you win one, lose one, there's a chance you're out. If you lose both, you're probably out. You just gotta focus on yourself and beating your opponents. I mean, I don't know who you face the next couple weeks. I think, is it Haunter and... Would be Haunter and, Joking? No, you just fought Joking this past week, I think. Would it be Haunter and, Buns, maybe? I don't remember. You just focus on winning, you know? That's all you can do. Buns and Nico. So you just focus on winning. So you already see that. You know, if both you and Nico win this week, you know, it comes down to that match. Who wins knocks the other one out, essentially. You know? This is the cool things about these head-to-heads is like, you know, they matter. And the thing about like, see, your matches actually matter to the standings of the polls. Like, you know, I mean, maybe not Buns as much, but Nico definitely. Like, that match really matters to who gets in. Meanwhile, like my matches, they don't really do anything. Like if I lose them, it basically just screws me out. That's all it does. If I win them, it basically just allows me to get in. So at that point, the council looks at it and is like, okay, you know, the fact that they can take out, you know, assuming I win the next 2 matches, putting me at what, 5-3, and that would put both of those 2 at 6-2. And if Haunter wins out, per se, just there's another. I think he's at 5-2 right now, so he'd be at 7-2. He'd be at 6-2 as well. No, he's at 4-2. He's at 4-2. You know, I'll put him at 6-2. There's 3 teams at 6-2. All 3 of them get in. You know, I'm sitting there at 5-3 with a pretty good resume of beating the other 2 teams that have made it already. You know, beating 2 of the 3 teams that are in the finals at that point. That have already established it, you know. So that's a thing. And I can see what you want about the differential, but you gotta look at the league too. You know, statistics would say that 50% of the teams will go positive, 50% of the teams will go negative in their differential. Sure, there might be one person who's the anomaly sitting there at 0 at the end of the season, but you know, at the moment, 4 teams are positive. If you count 0 as positive, which, I mean, it's not, but you can, sort of count it there. And then 4 teams are negative, so it makes sense. So essentially, if you want to go positive on the season, you have to be in the playoffs. So that's might be what you want to deal with. But also, you have to you can't focus on the theoreticals, on the ifs. You know, I like to talk about it because it's fun to talk about. It's fun to theorize about and to see what I need to do to get there. But honestly, you gotta focus you gotta do my 5-step plan. You focus on a 5-step plan to succeeding in Draft League. And finally, I think I've got step 1 done. It only took 6 weeks, but I think step 1 is finally done, and that is draft a good team. And then at 2 is win team builder. 3, show up to the match, good, ready to play, good, ready to play out your head. Step 4, go for the dub. Step 5, go for the 6-0. Go for the highest differential. You know? It's one of the things that bugged me in one of my matches. I won 5-0, not 6-0. So I was just like, crap, I lost differential there, you know? Because in singles, it's a little bit easier to 6-0 somebody. In doubles, it's very difficult because you can get double focused, and that can just destroy one of your mons. So it's a little bit hard to make the judging criteria for the to get in the playoffs going winning a 6-0 battle. I mean, that's impressive, but it's a little bit hard to make that a thing. You know, even when I had my really bad game week 1, I still only did a 5-0, not a 6-0. You know, Gary very easily could have been a 6-0. But, you know. I'm pressing the wrong button. I wanted to heal the paralysis away. It bugged me last week because I made a lot of misplays and was complete. Wah! You won the battle, didn't you? Don't complain about it. Sure, just learn from it. If you win, like, you really don't have a reason to be like, oh crap, I sucked, you know? Alright, well somehow we made it through, but we gotta look at this, you know? I always look at the win. You know, you take the wins. You're like, okay, maybe I need to look at this more, but you take the wins where you get them. You know, the losses, you're like, okay, what did I do wrong? And you like, it's the same strategy both ways. You take the wins where you get them, and learn from where you messed up. See where you messed up. You take the losses where you get them. You learn from where you messed up and fix it so you win the next one. You know. And I would say it's on your inability to really focus on one thing that has cost you some of your battling. I like to do multiple things at once. Just focus on the battle. Sure. I mean, even me, I'm doing multiple things at once when I'm battling because I'm discussing what's going on, but also just doing things. But what works for me is one of the best ways I think is if I talk to myself while I'm thinking. So you guys might be like, oh, well, Chaos is really detailed and thinking about and like really just giving us everything for this battle, and I'm just like, this is what my brain is processing at the moment. Please let me just figure out what I need to do. It's like, oh crap, do I need to calc this? Boop. You know? That's the other thing. That's the other thing in life I was reminded of this morning. I was in a stream, and some guy came in and started, trolling because that's how people are on Twitch. Sometimes. But he came in and he's just like, he got banned, and the streamer was like, look, I'm not doing this because I don't like you as a person and I just want you to suffer. I'm doing this because hopefully from this you will learn from this mistake and move on with your life to do better in the future. Like, don't take it as I'm being mean to you. Take it as I'm trying to make you a better human. And I'm like, bro, that is such a good phrasing of that. I love it. I loved it a lot. It was big happy on me. I swear. It's like, yo, this is good vibes. You butt! I knew you were gonna do it. I knew it was coming. You absolute butt. Yeah. I'm upset. I'm upset now. Plan is 2 ends, right? Yep. I knew you were gonna be a butt and pursue me. You're the worst kind of weasel, dude. Like the worst kind of weasel. That happens. Should I have done that? No. Was Ghastly still gonna die regardless? Yeah. You know? Even if I stayed in on that pursuit, I was dead, so it didn't matter to switch out. You know? Dude, can you freaking pop? Oh my gosh. He's bugging the crap out of me. No. Yeah. That's why I'm always like, you gotta look at the positive side of things. You gotta try to see, looking for the silver linings, a very nice, it's a very underrated, I think, proverb. Because if you look for the silver lining, you're always going to find the thing in the bad stuff that makes it good. There might be a... I like to quote Kelly Clarkson, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And most times, rather than not, you're never going to go through something that you can't handle as a human. Like, you're going to have ways to get through it. It might suck. Like, it might suck for a little bit, but you're gonna make it through it at the end of the day, And you gotta take your time to get through it. But hey, at the end of the day, you're gonna live. So just try to focus on what you can. Try to figure out what you need to do to make the experience something that you can learn from. Something that you don't do again. And something that as a person, maybe I was this way when I was a kid, but now I'm going to be this kind of person because it helps me out. I should be a dad because I'm just dropping knowledge bombs, but I'm also too young for that, so. Fair enough. Touche. Touche. Part of the reason I was always like... Part of the reason why adults were always impressed with me is like I'm very mature for... I was always very mature for my age. Like I've always been like very in tune with the inner thinkings of the world. Just I like to theorize things. Blame it on my desire to be philosophical, I guess. You know, I like to have debates with myself about, you know, meanings of things and why things happen the way they do. You know what? I want to be double cheeky, so let's use double intimidate strategy, yo bet. Double intimidate, let's go. Getting beer in my thumb, not in front of my girlfriend. I won't look bad again. Not when my boyfriend's off. Look! I want to just slap these two and be like, look, if they're dating you, they don't care if you mess up, you know? They want the best for you. They're not gonna care. You know? Stop being so worried about it. Freaking just... Jeez. Double Intimidate may not have been the best thing, but at least it stops the Murkrow from being stupid. And I will take that. Jeez. My phone has gone off so many times today. I can't escape. Oh no. Too bad you're dead. Well, that was the mystery of this. But you get the point. You're gonna die right now. You're just gonna die. In case I somehow miss wing attack. There you go. I thought for a second I missed it. And I was like, well, I'm glad I clicked bite. No, I almost clicked Leer. I didn't kill it. What the? Dude, I got min-max. I got min-maxed, dude. Alright, Scar. Good job, buddy. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Alright, I'm glad I chose bite now. That was anything but that had to be a min roll. That was such a min roll. Cause he was at half. He was in yellow, dude. That's some BS, man. Yeah, get rid of all this. Take all this bad juju now, so that when I get my match in like an hour, I'm good. Take all my bad juju. Deal with it. Holy crap! Everything is higher level than my Monferno except for the Bidoof. Well, the barrel now. That's crazy. I was like, nope. Hey, what's up, ladies? Please make this a less frightening journey of the cleanse tag. First Pokemon to hold it, leave Pokemon away. Oh, I just should have used it. That's my. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way, man. You gotta use the item that they give you immediately. Don't take a step. Use the item. You know? Jeez. Come on. Take all my freaking hacks now. Well, Pokemon the player should find Silas here. It's going to use videos. Take this hidden machine. HM4 for strength. Now we can be stronger. I just got 2 emails about the same thing. My strength TM Strength HM user is Luxray. Cool. Luxray. But you must beat a Pokemon gym. I'm not trying to use my bite, kid. Yeah. I don't think I've done a match this season where I haven't been hacked. You know, some of that might be something stupid, like, oh, I got flinched here, or, you know, something dumb like that. But, like, I've been hacked every battle this season. And not just Pokemon, honestly. You can't control hacks. I like this charge better than Leer. You can't control hacks, and, you know, it's Pokemon, so RNG is always going to be a thing. You know, some people have better RNG than other people. That's what it is. Sometimes RNG wins a match. I can't use an escape rope in a building, apparently. But, you know, it's just, it's part of Pokemon. That was part of my my frustration early on in the season. It's like, I just got hacked. You know. I still haven't figured out the thing that messed up our Battle Wolfos. Like, I have no idea what that was. I'm beginning to think it was turns. Like, I ran out of turns of Volcalith. I didn't calc that correctly, but I'm not sure. But that definitely screwed me over. So if I had that Volcalith, I won, but I didn't get it. Unfortunately. I have to go back and look at that, but I honestly don't care enough to do it. And that might bite me in the tuchus at some point, but hey. Fair enough. I mean, I think I was still Gigantamax though when I went down, so it should still work. So I know if you watched the battle last time, I got the my Colossal still went down, but I got damage from Volcalith, which I was like, okay. My immediate thought was like somebody was like, okay, when they die, they lose their ability stat, you know. Kind of like how if you wrap someone and you switch out, then the wrap kind of goes away. That's like what my thought process was. And then it did it in the match v Buns, and I'm like, alright, this is dumb. So I have no idea. And I honestly just don't care. I know if I landed, if the Volcalith stayed alive, I won that match. I'm just gonna, yeah, I won that match. And that's what I was planning on, and it didn't go the way it should have. I guess I should have looked into that earlier, but I must have just missed one thing that was overlooked. Sort of like how I did, what was it? Tui and I did a video with Pokemon. What's it called? It was you make me upset. NPC. Yeah, what was I saying? Tui and I did a match of Pokemon in Gen 7 OU. He picked the team and I picked the team that we thought were the best for OU, and then we made a team. Then we went with it. And my big thing was I think I had Skarmory with stacks, with Spike stacks and Rock stacks. And I used Whirlwind even though I was weak armor and should have been faster. But Whirlwind has negative priority, and sometimes I miss things like that. So I always think about those things. You gotta think about the moves. I don't know why this is my counter to Girafarig, but I guess that makes sense, because I guess on the wall. I don't know. Honestly, just want a Gastrodon so I don't have to worry about the electric weakness anymore. So that made me rethink match. Okay. I need to watch. I haven't watched a lot of matches, so that's my thing. I'm behind on matches a little bit. So I battled Nico, and I was very interested in what her lead matchup was versus what she keeps in the back, and I'm like, eh. Because I want to tell Nico how to fix it, but I also I'm like, I can't help you build your team, so. There's something that would make her such more of a threat, in my opinion, to the rest of the league. Weird things you forget during matches. That's why I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sticky notes of things to consider when you're playing Pokemon, when you're doing a battle. Dumb things that I've had to look up because of situations, like knowing that whatever the slowest Mon is, if they come in at the same time. If both two Mons are weather setters and they come in at the same time, the one with the slower speeds, that's the weather that's going to be set. Which is why Torkoal is like god tier on Sun teams, because it's like 20 base speed. It's crazy. I don't think there's any other weather setters that are slower than that. It's the same thing, and it works the same way with trains. So like, the big thing was in DD was the way to stop in DD Hattering was to use Rillaboom 0 speed because you were slower. Which I always thought was fun. Speed matters a lot, dude. It's crazy. I noticed a lot of people haven't been posting matches. Well, the thing about it is, I want the matches to happen. I want a recording of the matches in case someone's like, hey, this happened in this match. And it's against, and it was like they cheated or they did something against the rules. So, you know, that's the only reason I asked them to be recorded. Because other words, at that point, it's somebody's word versus somebody else's word. And I'm like, I'm not doing this hearsay fight. I'd rather just have physical proof. That's why I asked, like, somebody just record it, and then send it to us. But I don't think there's any matches I've seen that I've been really like, is this wrong? I do it in my matches all the time. I watch, the big thing I keep looking for is like somebody to Dynamax something that they're not supposed to, and I'm like, yeah, you just lost the match, sorry bud. I can't tell you how many times this season I wanted to Dynamax Durant because I needed it. But yeah. I need to do that. I forgot Hitmonchan had inner focus to try to flinch it. Yeah. Yep. I remember just sitting there just like, why is Nico just using Wide Guard and Hitmon top? Like, dude, use something else. Like, sure, you're stifling a little bit of my progress, but like, it's not enough to, you know, you're basically making a game instead of a 2v2, a 1v1, and I win the 1v1, so I'm fine with that. Yeah. I almost did a lot of that due to drift, and then I fixed the drift. I mean, fair. That works. Yep. I was questioning things like that. It's part of the, and also part of the reason I like the battles to be recorded, or especially like with people who have done the recordings before and like to talk through their plays, aka me. I'm really shaking right now. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just low blood sugar right now. But I like to talk through. I like to listen to those to see, okay, why did you choose this? And I can sort of be like, okay, maybe that makes sense to me. I also like people to be like, oh, this is why Chaos did this stupid play, you know? What did you learning? Sucker Pinch? Sucker Pinch? Spooker Pinch? It's not on your final moveset, which is fair. Oh, I forgot to teach you a move. Let me just throw my phone. I'm good with that sucker punch. I generally think Thief is going to be my dark type move for now until I get the other thing. He's doing the thing again. Alright, we know how to deal with this. Boop. What? There's so many double teams in this game. That's the issue with this. It's so annoying. Alright, Doofus, you're up. I don't know. Like the non-Aqua Jet strat last week, that was fun. I felt like a complete butt when I did that strategy. To be fair, it didn't matter. I could have just done Aqua Jet and not have to worry about Choice Scarf, but hey. It was kind of funny in my opinion. I mean, part of the thing about battling is you gotta make your opponent not know what you're doing. Like, you can show them your hand. Like, you can be like, alright, you know, here's, lack of a better option, here's Raichu Pelipper, you know, Raichu's Lightning Rod, you know, I can show that off, but, you know, Instead of bringing Lightning Rod Raichu, maybe I bring Static Raichu. You know? To be like, haha, you get paralyzed, stupid. I always love it when a tech like that works. It's like something stupid just works out. I'm like, bruh. This stupid thing. Just hit it. Thank you. Breeder. Freaking breeders. Great ball. It's always a fun thing to be like, oh crap. My strategy, no. Oh man. Oh, I hope my strategy works this week. It's gonna be kind of fun. I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. This strategy. I was like, it'll be fun. It'll work. I'm gonna get pursued if I switch out, aren't I? We could take a pursuit. No, didn't get. Well, pursuit only moves first if you switch out. So fair enough. But I know Skunky does learn it. See if we get pursued. No, he smoke screens. Interesting. Alright, let us... If we can hit Flame Wheel, he probably dies, so... No Pursuit Trap, fine. That's the other fun thing about singles, is like Pursuit Trap is so just there. So he gets uncertain. I keep forgetting if I battle the team, Jimmy battles the week before. Yeah, that's the way it works. I forget the order of how it works. It's like I was like, oh. I mean, hey. I keep trying to be like, all right, who am I? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But I guess mine this week. The thing is, you're always gonna have that bit of uncertainty too. So it's not the worst thing in the world to have. That kind of stress is kind of nice because it makes you sit on your edge and be ready to go. Oh my gosh! Yes, I did it. Sweet. Hey, as long as there's a road, we'll keep on running. Hey, Miss Lady. Oh, you give me a roost. Sweet. Appreciate that. I will teach that right away to my bird. Just kidding. I'd rather flip you the bird and run away. Just kidding. I don't do that. I'm a nice person. Hi. Hi. Hey, battle me. It's very helpful that you battled the team I faced the week before me. Wow. Fair. Well, they might, well, you say that and they might be like, oh, yeah, Wolf was probably just going to build something that, you know, would work against the same team, you know? Ha, you try to copycat me, you dum-dum. I switched out, knowing you would do that. Get predicted. Dead! Dead! Alright, we're staying. Gotta change your order of moves. It's Flame Wheel first is what I want. Let me have it. I don't know. It's weird to stream right before a battle because like I'm getting the pre-battle jitters and I'm like trying to be okay about it. But I'm like, bruh. That's my thing. It's like I might not be the best battler in the world, but I'm a really good strategist. That's what I bring. That's why I'm like I gotta win in team builder. Because if I lose in team builder, I don't have a chance in the battle. You know. I mean, I would say I do think Buns beat me in team builder last week. I just sadly had an answer somehow. for his team. Choose my strat, but my strat's unreliable. That's my biggest fear, is like when I have a strat that I know doesn't work all the time. I'm like, trying to be like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't think there's ever a strat that's 100%. I forgot she battled me. I don't think there's ever gonna be a strat that's 100% viable in every situation. Well, 100% viable versus the team, you know. You kind of build a team versus on what 6 Pokemon you think's gonna happen. You know, sometimes that's not the 6, and you know, it's cute. Charm, Clefable, of course. Just kill it, please. Thank you. Sorry, that was an endless battle. No, I gotta talk to the camera already. Hey. I'm gonna sit here and mash A for a little bit. We'll get to, I don't know, we'll get to 15. We'll do one more. Yeah, I hit A one too many times, so good. Yeah, I do too. But I sometimes realize that I need to focus on the 6 that I know / think is gonna come, because there's some situations where it's better to prep for an individual battle so you don't lose the other one. So I think about, like, if I build something to beat 2 separate mons, you know, but there's a better strategy to beat either of those mons, and then they are the ones that come to the batch, and it turns out that I didn't need the other strategy to beat the other mon because they didn't come. So then you know, you kind of lost a little bit of damage there, or lost a little bit of something. So I sometimes in those situations will be like, I need to pick one. Last week was a good example of that. If you watched my team builder, I talked about let's see what was coming in. Mr. Mime. I talked about specifically with Toxicroak. I was between Choice Band v Choice Scarf, because the band, Choice Band beat Hatterene beat Indeedee, but the Scarf beat Stonejourner and those things. And I realized that I didn't really need to build for Hatterene and Indeedee, mostly because it didn't come. But I also, you know, used the other strategy to win. So, and Choice Scarf ended up being the right play because it won me the battle, actually. I would hate to see what happened if I didn't take out that Mon without in one turn. Mr. Mime. Why do you have just Mr. Mimes, dude? So yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of full team support. But honestly, it is a lot better it is better to focus on. So instead of being a jack of all trades, it is like sort of better to invest in a certain strat and suck in something else, because, you know, you might make yourself in a niche hole, but you're also going to keep yourself from not beating anything, you know. It's better to be in an offensive bubble than it is to be just walled. It's better to be able to get through a small gap than it is to not be able to get through any gaps at all. And usually with mons built for full teams, the small gap is what kicks your butt. The small gap is what you need, and the jack of all trades just loses. I should switch out anyway because I have ways to beat this. Yep, see? You get walled behind something and you can't do anything about it. Sure, you could have invested in to beat it, but you also didn't just for something else. You know? It's part of the synergy of a team too. You're gonna have something that's gonna cover that mon that you can't beat with something. You know? I mean, sure, you have those things that just are good against your entire team. That's fair. Like, for instance. What did I thought was good against a team that just swept it? I think it was last week with Buns. I think Colossal just worked. I had coverage on everything that he could have brought in against me. And if I'm set up, I can just win. And sure enough, I made a misplay, but it didn't cost me anything. Besides Colossal living. But hey, potentially. And I can talk about that now because it's Wednesday and the battle's been out for 2 days. So it's me. You got a water pole. Why are you just using Mimic? Learn something different. You have ability to use Woodhammer. Use Woodhammer, you butt. Actually, don't. Zodiacs suffer from chronic headaches. We wait for them to feel better. Howdy, travelers. Some of our customers are ready. You want to battle? Pay no mind that while we're in the better. It's big with me. I don't know how much farther I want to go with this today. I think we've made good progress. I mean, beat a gym in Solaceon Town, done the whole route north of Solaceon Town. I think what'll be good for me is to get some ways to cool down before we get into this match. So I think what we'll do is I'll get back to where we were. We'll wrap up here. It gives me about 40 minutes to chill, to prepare for my match a little bit more. Just be ready. So we will continue to route 215 next time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Keep your eyes on Discord and Twitter for... I keep hitting it. Y instead of X. Keep your eyes on Discord and Twitter for more ways for when the series is going to come back. Should be Wednesday, but I will let you know once I figure things out. So that's the thing. Prep better for Jolteon, that's true. Yeah. But I do appreciate you guys watching. Hope you did enjoy being here. You guys watched through to see a certain section of the team. Appreciate you watching. Hope I clarified everything for you. If you have any questions about it as we play through, definitely let me know. If you have any questions about anything in this section of the video, let me know. In the comments, I can clarify things. But you know, trust me, I got the knowledge for it. I've very much studied it. And even if that's questions about things we talked about, that's cool too. But we've been going for 3.5 hours. I think that's a good stream. Plus an extra hour over on Twitch. So 5-hour stream. That's pretty good. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Make sure you follow Twitter. Make sure you join our Discord server down below. Both of those in the description. Love to have you be a part of the Discord community. Of course, if you want to be part of the Twitch community too, you can join us over at twitch.tv/chaos6. Link to that is down below too. Any other ways to support or connect with me also down there. So definitely go check it out. Free plug to Invisible Corporations to go check out that series. We just finished Sonic, so if you want to watch the Golden Deer Verdant Win Part 2 section of the series, that'll be out next week on Monday, so that's when you should watch it. And yeah, we got some fun stuff coming for you next month, so you definitely want to check that out. And join our Discord over there. That's linked in the description too. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If it helped you out in any way, shape, or form with the team, if you're watching back, or if you just enjoyed the conversation hanging out on the live stream, appreciate that too. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. You don't want to miss any more of these Let's Play episodes going forward, and or any other content from us here and that I decide to do. So check out some of the other stuff as well. Salty, thanks for coming in, my friend. Sadly, you just hit us at the end, so my apologies, dude. But I'd hope to catch you soon, my dude. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time. So until then, my name is Chaos, and I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always,